Hello and welcome to the Miscellaneous Bullshit Podcast. I'm Sean Lavelle, and as always, I'm joined by Tanner. I'm so sorry, man. Clark. If you haven't done so yet, please check us out on Instagram at MBPod and on Twitter at Podcast Bullshit. And now, without further delay, this is Miscellaneous Bullshit. If you like pumpkin pie, then jump off a bridge. They are pumpkin pie is the worst.
You like pumpkin pie? Drink and drive. Drink. Okay? Drink and drive. My guy over here has plans, okay? What are you doing with your past? Okay? What are you doing with your past?
Man, I mean, it sounds like he kind of has his shit together now, a little maybe. Although he is just hanging out with his buddy, drinking bourbon.
But at least he admits that I was right. He was the worst. Dude, that is the last thing I thought he was going to say right there.
Right. And here we are.
Look at you.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What's going on, man?
All right.
What are we drinking?
Our miscellaneous cocktail this week is the Kamikaze Bowl.
Kamikaze Bowl. Tell me about this.
I want you to taste it before I tell you anything about it.
Does this have anything to do with Pearl Harbor?
I want you to taste it.
What's up? Oh! Whoa!
Yeah. It's 2 ounces of Kettle One vodka.
The Ben Wyatt.
An ounce of Cointreau, an ounce of fresh lime juice, and Red Bull.
Ooh, you get the real stuff?
It's the real stuff.
Of course. Of course. You know, you go to the bar and you order a vodka Red Bull, and what do they give you? What do you think they give you?
It's not Red Bull.
I know. They have it on tap, so what do they give you?
You never know.
Something insane.
It's probably Rockstar a lot of times.
Yeah,
on tap. Monster sometimes. I think it's Rockstar a lot of times because Rockstar is made by Coke. I think.
Yes, sir.
So they get in the gun.
So tell me how you make this.
All right. So you put the vodka, Cointreau, and lime juice in a shaker, shake it, and strain it into a Collins glass, and then top up with Red Bull and stir it, and you just garnish with a lime wheel for a little pizzazz.
You know what I learned from these?
Tell me.
I learned about the different glasses. This is a Collins glass?
Yeah, or a highball glass.
Okay, so for those of you who can't really see it or aren't watching, whatever, it's weird. It seems circular, but there's 4 sides to this glass.
Well, that's just the style.
It's just a tall glass.
That doesn't matter. It's weird.
So what makes it a highball glass? Just a
tall and pretty skinny.
Okay, so whenever you go and you order a highball, they really do give you like a cylinder sometimes. At most places I've been, it's like a tall, like test tube type thing. It's wild. Super tall, super skinny.
Well,
with the width to fit 1 ice cube.
one,
and then they pile them up.
All right. So anyway, the reason I named it that, it's basically a kamikaze. Have you had a kamikaze shot?
No.
It's so a kamikaze.
Maybe.
A kamikaze is
it
basically
sounds like something you order after you've already been drinking.
It's good to order to get you up front.
Start drinking. It seems that way.
It's equal parts vodka, triple sec, and lime juice.
Gotcha.
Equal parts.
Okay.
So this is real similar to that, only it's 2 parts vodka, 1 lime, 1 triple sec, and then the Red Bull.
Is yours 3 parts vodka?
Yeah. I think mine's 4
parts vodka. Okay, so quick joke, just because the opportunity's here. You know Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah.
You ever watch his stuff?
Yeah.
He has like, like his like little one-line jokes and stuff. Yeah, he's so funny. He had this one, and he's like, so the other day I had a drink, and I threw in a lime, and I look at it, and the lime is floating. So I'm like, cool. Next time I'm on a ship and it sinks, I will just grab a lime. Saved by the buoyancy of citrus. That's what he says. Dude, rest in peace, man. Died too young.
Way too young.
He was so talented, man.
Oh, he's fantastic.
My sister, one of my older sisters, she put me on him, and he is amazing. And then he did that, he was on that 70s show and stuff like that before, and and then he died.
Yeah.
So no more Mitch Hedberg.
Way too young.
Yeah, way too young, man. Talented.
Way too young.
It's the delivery.
Yeah.
Crushes it.
Yes, he does. So basically, This would just be like a gussied up vodka Red Bull.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm with it.
It's more tart than like a vodka Red Bull.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, like it
has more flavor, obviously. Typically,
with your drinks, the first drink is always like, whoa. But I mean, this is really good, actually. It's really good. It's one of the best.
I think this is probably going to end up being the drink of the podcast. I think it's going to be the official MBPod drink.
You know what I like, though? Like, I'll have to try it again real soon.
Yeah.
The Shy Cooler.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot, man.
Yeah.
That one's good.
That's pretty good.
If I remember it correctly, it's good. Can it compete with this? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's be clear.
Well,
we'll see, dude. Dude, did you see what's going on with Gucci? Do you own any Gucci?
No.
Gotta throw it away.
Is that the shoe bullshit?
No. Wait, what shoe stuff?
That's Katy Perry.
Okay, but it's a Gucci line. And
it has something
with the
blackface stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but like the main thing is now over like a sweater. Did you see the sweater?
No.
Okay, so it's just like an all black sweater.
Yeah.
And it has like a longer turtleneck on it, like that you could use as like a ski mask type thing. And there's red lips outlined, like there's a mouth hole and there's red lips, and it just comes up to like right here. And then, dude, it would be a dope sweater if they didn't put that red lipstick on there.
Right.
People would be loving that. All the rappers that wear Gucci and then they wear ski mask anyway. You know what I mean? Like in these music videos, dude, they'd love that. They'd love that. If it just had the double G's all over it,
I'm certain they would love it.
Oh my God. It'd be tight. It'd be cool. But they put the red lips around it and did the blackface thing, and now everyone is against Gucci.
It's just like, what are they doing? I think did you see the shoes? The shoes are what I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure they were.
I didn't see them, but whenever I brought this up earlier to someone, they brought up the shoes, and they were like, "Wait, didn't Katy Perry?" And I was like, "I have no idea. I haven't looked it up yet."
It's bad. It's real bad.
I'm gonna Google them real quick.
It's real bad. I think Chris D'Elia tweeted about it or responded to it like, "What are you doing?"
Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Like, stop doing shit like this.
Oh, it's literally like a high heel with like a blackface drawn on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's offensive.
The thing that's weird is like, I don't know how on that one it could be anything other than that. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that it could be. It's not like, oh, you took it that way. It's like, no, that's what it is, guys.
Yeah, and like a lot of people on the internet, a lot of celebrities and stuff on Instagram, Twitter, they've been like boycotting Gucci, like a lot of rappers especially, who buy all that shit now. They're like, we're not buying Gucci anymore, we're buying Fendi or Louis Vuitton, whatever. Floyd Mayweather's still buying Gucci.
Of course.
He's still buying Gucci. Do you know who Dapper Dan is?
No.
I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge, and this is some cool knowledge. Okay. Do you know the difference between fake Gucci and bootleg Gucci?
Okay, no.
I mean, like fake anything and bootleg anything?
What?
I didn't really know this either, but like okay, so fake is selling it as real, but it's fake. Bootleg is it's fake. Does that make sense? Like you get a bootleg movie from someone, they sell it to you bootleg. They're like
right.
But like, does that make sense? Like literally, this is a Ralph Lauren shirt. Like you think it's Ralph Lauren.
You think it is,
but
they pretend it is
exactly, which is illegal. But bootleg is like kind of paying homage, like you know what I mean, like homage. Well, in the sphere that I'm talking, they say homage.
Homage.
Okay, yeah, that's what they talk about.
Homage.
Yeah, paying homage to a great brand, whatever. So there's this guy named Dapper Dan. Mm-hmm. And I think he's from New York. And he's like a hip hop fashion designer essentially.
Okay.
And he like started in his basement, like basically taking these bootleg Gucci prints and stuff like that. And stitching so the bootleg stuff that he would do, it's not fake at all because Gucci never made this type of stuff. Okay. He would throw like crazy designs on there, like snakes, whatever, stuff like that.
Sure,
that you see. I don't know. So obviously not real Gucci, whatever, you know what I mean? But like he was just trying to do his thing, and like it was huge in hip hop culture. Like Jay-Z said like some Dapper Dan's name on multiple songs, blah blah blah. A lot of people have.
Okay.
And he got a Gucci contract. Like he's a designer now for Gucci.
Okay.
And he's a black guy.
Right.
And so he like came out and was talking about this, and he was like. They called me. We're having a meeting ASAP. Like this is not okay. You know what I mean? Right. So apparently, like I said, Floyd Mayweather is still still wearing Gucci because he's apparently like he thinks that like him and a couple other people. There's this rapper named Kodak Black, and I'll quote him: "Black people be reaching," is what he says. Black people be reaching. He says it's not offensive. You know what I mean? And Floyd Mayweather says, like, I work with this Dapper Dan guy. I've been doing this since before Gucci. Like, you know, I'm going to stand by him. And it's like a whole thing over, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I know why they're talking about it because it's like a blackface thing. This is a clothing company. How, like, it's crazy. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Yeah. Like how much controversy like this can cause. Right. You know, a clothing company can cause. It's kind of crazy. Nike did it.
It's just anything. Yeah. Any company.
Yeah. It's wild nowadays, man. It's wild out here. People think it's okay to just put black faces on things.
They just think that's okay.
They just think it's okay.
Goodness. Well, we got the OG podcast.
We got the OG podcast, man. No one around. That's why we're just gonna talk some shit, man. Like this episode is for me and you, like all the others. Cheers, my friend. Cheers it up. Cheers. Cheers it up. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding, dude. I spilled some. Okay, Steve Buscemi. What do you think about him?
God bless, man. I don't know, but we need to talk about it. I think you've written that down for like 3 weeks to talk about. We've never talked about it.
Dude, Steve Buscemi's in a new TV show.
I think he's fantastic.
Do you know anything about his new TV show?
No, nothing.
You don't watch TV though. Like you watch like Netflix and stuff like that.
Yeah, if it's on Hulu, I might watch it.
Okay, do you have Hulu Live? Like, will you watch live TV?
No.
Okay, so I have this thing called Fubo. Shout out, I talked about this a couple times. They do like the live TV thing, so I catch certain shows that like I wouldn't catch otherwise.
It's a network show.
On like TBS, I think.
That's a cable show. But
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Whatever. It's not. Yeah, it's not.
Show.
Yes, it's not a streaming show. You see it on TV, and it's not on anything. Okay, dude, it's weird. Hold on, let me see. Man, let me see. So he is on. It's called. Let me see. It's him and Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh.
Harry Potter, dude. It's Harry Potter. If you guys are not familiar, it's called Miracle Workers.
Okay.
Have you heard anything about this? Never.
No, I like it already because they're both weirdos.
It's got a 7.2 on IMDb. I did not watch it at all last night. I was playing video games. Had my headset on, kind of like this, noise canceling, and I could just kind of see. I was like, "Oh shit, that's that TV show that's been commercialized, whatever, or been on commercials." Commercialized. What's wrong with me? Anyway, it's
commercialized.
It's on TV. You can watch it on Amazon Prime apparently. Like they're throwing on Amazon Prime, if this is correct. So you should check it out. I'm going to check it out because I love Steve Buscemi.
Right.
I love him. Anyway, Steve Buscemi's God.
Okay.
And Daniel Radcliffe's an angel.
Okay. That's the show.
But Steve Buscemi, like, it looks crazy, like insane. Like he looks like...
He always looks insane.
And he's got like the long hair and like a beard. And he wants to like destroy Earth. That's all I know. If you watch the commercial, that's all you'll know. He's like, they're like, you want to destroy Earth? He's like, yeah. You got 10 days.
Dude, he looks crazy in everything. Do you remember him in Mr. Deeds?
Yes.
With the crazy eyes?
Yes, he's the best. Dude, I love Steve Buscemi. But so Daniel Radcliffe, like I said, is going to try to devise a plan to save the world. To convince him not to destroy the world. Worth checking out, I think.
There's like a prophecy about him, right? Like he's a chosen one?
Dude, of course. He's Steve Buscemi.
No, about Daniel Radcliffe.
No, he's not the chosen one. Have you seen Horns?
No.
Okay, have you seen the cover for Horns?
Yes.
He's not the chosen one. Whenever that movie came out and they posted that dick pic of him in front of that Pegasus.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
that wasn't Horns. That was a play. Dude.
Whatever that was.
Equus.
Okay. He's not the one. He's not the chosen one. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with this guy? He posted a dick pic in front of a horse. And he was okay with that. There were people in the room. Someone took that picture. He didn't set up an iPhone.
He doesn't care, man.
What's wrong with this guy? He didn't post that to some girl on Snapchat.
Dude, he became Harry Potter
on the Snapgram
when he was 10 years old, and then he was just the most famous kid on the planet for like 15 years. What are you gonna do?
That's got to do something to you.
Of course.
You just think it's okay to photograph your genitals and put it out there for the internet to
Obviously,
see.
Someone was okay with it. It was like a sanctioned thing.
Dude.
It's not like he did it in a back room.
He's got
like with his buddy somewhere.
Do we know this?
It would have been funny if he did, though. Hey, man, come take...
Could you imagine?
Hey, man.
If someone asked you to do that?
Could you come over around 6?
I got this white backdrop set up in my basement. I need you to take some pictures. I got a new Canon.
I got a new Canon. I want to try out.
I want to test it out.
You walk in. Just a horse.
There's just a full horse in the house, and you're just butt naked. Dude, what is wrong with that man?
I don't know.
What is wrong with that man? It's because they put him in the closet under the stairs. It messed with him, man. What are your favorite Steve Buscemi movies?
Con Air. It's number
Oh
one.
my God, it's so good.
You know it's
so good.
What's his name?
Garland Green.
Yeah,
that's Garland Green. He slaughtered, I don't know, what is it? I don't know. 98 families up and down the Eastern Seaboard. He makes the Partridge family, or he makes the Manson family look like the Partridge family.
Yeah,
dude.
The weird thing is they made him seem so bad, but in that movie he does nothing bad at all.
He does nothing bad. He talks some shit on the plane. It's so funny. He says that Skinner thing. He's like, ironic, right?
Yeah, that's so good.
He's like fools singing a song by a band that died in a plane crash.
Yeah,
well, it's fantastic. It's so good.
So good.
It's so good. Dude. And yeah, he just oh my God, how scared were you when he approaches that girl though? Like, because you think he's gonna do something bad.
Yeah.
And then
they set it up
exactly, and they just play Barbies.
Kind of mess with.
They just play Barbies.
It's
insane. Yeah.
He's got
the whole world. She said, "Do you know whole world in his hands?" I do.
I do.
Creepy as ever. Dude, why is he so pale faced?
Dude, I don't even know. Well, I don't know about
with
that.
The sunken eyes.
But I don't know. I mean, I couldn't even name Steve Buscemi movies.
Come on, man. Okay, what about... Okay, so we just set the bar. Number 1, Con Air.
Yeah.
Okay. What about...
what else is
Tarantino.
he in?
What's Tarantino?
Which one is he in?
Reservoir Dogs.
It is Reservoir Dogs.
He's Mr. Pink.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably actually his number 1 movie, but...
Reservoir Dogs? Con Air. Okay, let's keep it going. Mr. Deeds.
That would be low on the list.
Okay.
I mean, but it's
7.
good.
We'll throw it at 7. He's done at least 7 movies.
Yeah.
Dude, Miracle Workers is going to be up there after we check it out.
Okay.
For sure.
I'll check it out.
Dude, Steve Buscemi is so good, man. Did you know Steve Buscemi? Because I heard this and I just checked it out. Did you know that he was like a firefighter?
No, I did not know
Steve Buscemi, check this out. As a teenager, Buscemi worked a series of odd jobs. Ice cream truck driver, mover, gas station attendant. He even sold newspapers.
He looks like all of those things.
He does. When he turned 18, his dad told him that he should become a firefighter in New York. Okay. So 4 years later, 1980, he became a firefighter. Guess what happened? During 9/11, after all that stuff, he went back and worked.
Yeah.
He went to his old station, worked without pay. He worked for like 4 days straight. Like
in the middle of
how many hours is that? 96 hours, whatever that is. You know what I mean? It's crazy, right? Like, dude, what a good guy, man. What a good guy. I don't know. He's awesome. He's awesome. I just wanted to bring up that show, bring up Steve Buscemi. Fargo.
Oh, yeah. That's a weird movie.
Fargo's a weird... You like it, though?
Fairly Brothers.
You like the Coen?
Coens. Sorry, Coen Brothers.
Yeah, you like the Coens?
I always get those two mixed up.
You seen Burn After Reading?
Yes.
It's good, right?
It's fantastic.
Only the Coen Brothers. This is how weird they are. They had Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
They paid him all that money. And just to troll his ass. Literally, hey, we want to hire you for this movie and troll you. And guess what? Kill you 27 minutes into the film.
Right. In the most abrupt way possible.
So, dude, when I watched that in the theater, it's Brad Pitt, man. You can't kill Brad Pitt.
They just kill everyone in that movie, dude. It's such a weird movie.
John Malkovich is in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I enjoyed it, but I haven't seen it in a long time. It's on something right now. It's on Netflix.
It came out whenever I was a senior in high school, I believe.
Okay.
And I was like in film class, and dude, our film teacher, he's like, "You guys have got to see this movie when it comes out. Like, it's gonna be great." Went to see it. I was in love with it. I thought it was so great. He's in Hotel Transylvania. You like that?
No,
he's in. Isn't he in Grown Ups? Yeah, Grown Ups 2. He's that. Have you ever seen that? Dude, the Grown Ups movies, I don't care. They're the movies there's some of those movies that I kind of like. Like the bad movies that are enjoyable. Does that make sense? That you like just enjoy watching?
Yeah, but that's kind of for me.
They're those for me.
What drives me nuts about that is like there was such a good movie there,
potential, but they didn't hit it. No, I hear you. But I still love all those guys.
It's like all they had to do was try less. Mm-hmm. Just like, hey, the thing that you're doing, just stop trying so hard.
Yeah.
Just take it easy, because everyone just loves you. Just do you, and everyone just be happy.
Unpopular opinion of the week: I hate Kevin James.
That's not the unpopular opinion.
I hate Kevin James so much.
It's not really the unpopular opinion.
People like him.
I don't.
Before Paul Blart, people liked him.
I don't. Right. I don't hate
King
him.
of Queens, people liked him.
I don't hate him. I don't love him. He had a stand-up special back in the day that I loved. I was obsessed with it. I've watched it. Probably
there's been this whole thing on the internet in the past where like girls like worship Kevin James.
Really?
Like this I would love this fat guy husband. is like what they say. Like, it's like a whole Twitter thing. Like, this is the perfect husband. Fat. He won't leave you. He's funny.
That's
like
weird.
all this stuff. It's weird, dude. It was like a whole Twitter thing, man. I'm telling you.
That's really
People
weird.
on Twitter are weird. You know this. It's the
that's
internet.
definitely weird.
It's the internet, dude.
I got out of town last weekend. I got out of town.
You should get out of town now.
Well,
You're about to.
maybe. I'm getting out of town next week. So there you go.
Bro,
But last
you
week,
should change your Twitter bio. KY Airplane World. Because you going all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
Jet setting.
Not really.
Dude.
I don't think we can. I don't think we could say going from.
Are you taking the PJ?
Going from Henderson, Kentucky to Louisville, Kentucky?
But you're hopping on the PJ.
I don't know what the private jet. Are we calling that the PJ
That's
now?
the PJ. You're hopping on the PJ.
That's not a thing, is
It's
it?
a hip hop term.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Everything is a hip.
You know Vanderpump Rules? It's like this Bravo show. They call it the PJ too.
That's horrible. No, I'm not taking the PJ.
I don't watch that, to be clear. Shelby watched that.
I think you watch it.
Enough times.
So we went to Louisville last weekend,
Sick.
and here's what we do. This is how we roll.
How do you roll?
This is
And
how
who's we?
We being me and my wife.
Okay.
So it's very rare that we get, any time away just to ourselves.
Well, and she hates you.
And that. So when we do, we really just want to relax because
of course
we don't ever have a chance to relax.
Of course.
So what we do is we get Airbnb.
Sick.
Which is what everyone should be doing. I don't even know how hotels are still in business. It's crazy to me. Airbnb is
You took someone's house for the weekend.
always the way to go. Yeah. It was like this old historic home.
You take their dog
in
too?
Louisville. It was awesome. Yeah.
They have a dog?
I just locked it outside because I didn't want to deal with it.
That'd be sick. Like, you got my dog too.
There's
cool.
liabilities.
He's
There's
chill.
liabilities involved there.
I killed your dog.
It's like an option at checkout. Like, do you want the dog or
do
no?
you want to keep the dog now?
No, I don't want the dog.
No, I don't want the dog.
So we stay in this home.
No dog.
This historic home. It was awesome.
I'm sure.
So we go do that, and then we get Uber Eats delivered from really good places because Louisville has really good places to eat. And
Like what?
Evansville.
Would you get like some fucking Joe's Crab Shack or something?
Yeah, that's
you
what
got
we
some
got.
Joe's Crab Shack. Is that real good?
I would never do that.
Is that great food?
No, I would never do that.
It's worth going to though.
It's not. It's not worth going.
Yes, it is, dude. Dude, first of all, I'm not the biggest fan, but listen, it's worth going to.
Joe's Crab Shack is bullshit. It's
you
just
pay $30, you get like a big ass fucking thing.
Joe's Crab Shack is just like a rebranded Red Lobster. They're both bullshit.
Red Lobster's garbage water. Like, okay, have you ever?
Joe's Crab Shack is the same. They just millennialed it up.
You know how sometimes you throw something.
stuff.
You know, sometimes you throw something in the garbage, and it's like piercing, and it like cuts through the bag a little bit, and then you throw that bag in the dumpster outside.
Yeah,
but you leave the lid open, maybe, or some water gets in there, or something.
Or
like
you have
that.
to go. Yeah,
and then like this liquid starts settling at the bottom from like the trash in the water.
Yeah,
Red Lobster.
Joe's Crab Shack. It's the same.
I mean,
they're the same.
I'm not advocating for Joe's Crab Shack. I just think you're being a little harsh on them.
I think you were.
They're better. They're better than Red Lobster.
You're talking about how they have like
they're
this
better
great
than
thing.
Red Lobster.
No. What do we do? Oh, the first we got some ramen delivered from like a ramen restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's fucking 12 cents at the store.
No.
Great.
Not like
Great.
Top Ramen.
You got Top Ramen. You got Mara-chan Top Ramen.
No, man. It was like this ramen place with like fresh noodles.
Did they throw a soft-boiled egg in there?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, they did.
They're legit.
Yeah, it was legit. What do you? Come on.
Well, you're not fucking legit.
Come on, I am legit.
You're not legit.
And then I woke up in the morning. I got breakfast burritos delivered.
I'm too legit. Too legit to quit.
Jeez. What is that from?
It's a song.
What?
Too legit. Too legit.
I know it's a song, but what? Oh, Hot Rod. Hot Rod.
Do they do that on that movie?
Andy Samberg does it, but he does it in like a serious, dramatic moment.
I'm too legit to quit.
Yeah,
and
but
then hops on his bike.
like softer spoken, but it's fantastic.
It's MC Hammer.
But he does the hand motions. So we got breakfast burritos delivered the next morning, and then just laid around, watched Netflix.
You're just blowing money on the breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
Brah.
And then we went out.
You want to take me to Louisville? Buy me a breakfast burrito?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it
right now.
Let's do it.
And then we went out on Saturday we went to it's a borderline speakeasy.
I saw your pics.
Pretty dope.
You're so ugly.
Yeah.
No. So how was it though?
It was good. I wasn't.
This is rough. Dude, you're the man. This is so rough.
There you go.
Do you care if I take some gloves?
I'll be behind you. I'll be right behind you. So we got we went to it's like a speakeasy. I mean, you go in like this real little shop, but I mean, it's not like you don't have to like knock in the
There's not a bookcase to move.
It is. It's like a shelf.
They set it up that way. That's
yeah. So yeah, when it's closed, it definitely doesn't look like it. So you go in and but there's someone there waiting. Like we're here for Hell or High Water, and she's like, yeah. She knows. Yeah. And then she just
you don't have to give a secret code or anything.
No, it'd be cool if you did, but no. And then she opens this like
it'd be
wall.
Cooler if you did.
She opens this wall with all these shelves on it right behind, and then you go down these steps, and it's all dark. Like
it's fun
cool
though.
Mood lighting.
That's cool.
It was a cool experience. The bar was pretty good. It was pretty good. I would say. I don't know. I'm really picky.
You are so fucking picky. You're the fucking worst.
I'm so picky with like if I go to a place like that and I'm buying expensive cocktails in a place that brands itself as a speakeasy and like I need to be wowed.
You're looking for that.
Okay, you have to check these boxes. The ambiance has to be right. In this case, it was. The menu has to be right. In this case, it wasn't. Because if you could be making the greatest cocktails, you could be doing a great job at making the cocktails on your menu, but if the ones on your menu aren't that great, then like it's not good.
What they have? They not have the classics? Get a Manhattan, bro.
No, I mean I had stuff similar, but like I said, like
were you mixing? Were you getting multiple drinks, different drinks?
Yeah,
just trying it all.
Yeah, I mean, they're all their special. They're all their like specialty cocktails.
How expensive? $10, $12, $14.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I want to say,
dude, when a cocktail gets up above
14, 15,
above 14, man, I start checking out a little bit.
There were 12 to 16.
I'm
for
not
the most
afraid.
part.
I'm not afraid to spend money. Like I'll do it even if I don't have it. But like once they get over 14, I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, dude. I mean, we'll get into it a little bit later. You remember at the Aria, bro? You remember how much we paid for those Jack and Cokes or whatever?
You got a Jack and Coke. I got a vodka Red Bull. It was 18.
God.
It was 18 for a vodka
Red Bull. And
you
tipped his ass.
And I did. It was like, oh.
I said, fuck you. You piece of garbage. Watch me go lose a couple hundred real quick.
Jeez. Yeah,
fucking
that was...
nerd.
Because especially that, and especially they're just shooting it out of the gun. It's like you're not even doing anything.
He didn't do anything.
So they like this place. They did a pretty good job. The menu, the ambiance, killer. I mean, it was killer.
It looked cool in the pictures.
The menu was decent. It wasn't great. The service
looked like oak wood, and
the service was pretty good.
Yeah,
it wasn't great, and the execution.
Did you have a conversation with your waiter?
Yeah, it's with the bar.
Man, you were okay then.
We sat at the bar.
Stop it.
But I kind of
had mad that they didn't talk to you more.
I kind of had to chase it down. Is all I'm saying. I kind of had to chase it down, dude. I don't have to chase it down.
Listen, everyone, listen. I like to talk. This guy. Why do you think this? We do a podcast, right?
Just so I can
guy,
talk.
Man, I'm telling you. I'll call this guy, or he'll call me. He's like, "Hey, real quick, we'll talk for an hour." I love him. Dude, I love you, dude.
I'm just saying though. I go there and like I want to talk. Talk like she goes. Yeah. Here's the thing. And she goes. I have some like spiels if you want to hear them, and I'll check on you in a minute.
You were like, yeah, I do want to hear.
She's like, I'll check on you in a minute, and I was like, okay. And then she came back, and I was like,
I want to hear the spiels.
So you have some spiels?
I know your fucking thing.
I was like, give them to me.
I know you so well. Go ahead.
But she didn't really.
Yeah,
she didn't.
She's like, oh, I forget my spiels.
Yeah, she set it up like she had spiels.
I don't know spiels.
And she's like, well, there's and she said like one thing, and I had questions, and her answers were like, meh. What I'm saying is, you could have put me behind the bar,
dude.
It would have been indistinguishable.
Let's talk about it. Why don't you just become a bartender?
That's the long-term plan, man.
Dude, like seriously, listen.
I want to own a bar.
If there was a,
I want to own a bar, dude.
You're smart enough to where I think you could still succeed. It could be bad for you though.
Yeah,
like I said, I think you're smart enough.
We'd have to run like an illegal book in the back or something.
You're smart enough
to have enough cash coming in. You know, something illegal or meth. You know,
dude,
something off the books.
You're gonna be drinking a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, that's what because I said this to Cheyenne and she was like, "Yeah, I mean, you could do it, but you couldn't drink." And I was like, "Yeah, my dad probably lose some of the allure."
I don't know if I've ever told you this or not, and like I won't get too deep into it. My dad's got a buddy. Mm-hmm. His dad hit the lottery, and died literally 2 months later from a heart attack.
Yeah,
he split the lottery between his mom, him, and his 2 sisters. So he has millions. Had millions.
Okay,
he bought a bar. Shout out Jay's Sports Bar in Evansville. Okay.
Why don't we go there?
We should.
Okay.
Seriously, it used to be called Jenny's Place. Like, I mean, I'll get free drinks all night. This is my uncle John.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
I don't go there just because. Do you know where that is?
You know a place.
You know where that is?
Where we get free drinks.
You know where that is?
Where?
It's in the hood.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like,
I don't care.
I mean, okay, let's go then. I mean, we'll check it out. I'm telling you, it's cool. It's nice. It's cool.
We'll make
because
it
he has
our
money.
spot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he has money. It's cool.
We'll make it our spot.
Anyway.
Maybe he'll let me guest bartend.
Yes.
Well, I'll put some drinks down.
He's all about that. Dude, this guy's a great time.
Dude, this whole time we've been talking about this.
Let me tell you about my Uncle John, dude.
Yeah.
A couple facts about him. Besides the fact that his dad died, left him all that money or whatever, so he bought a bar.
Yes.
And, I mean, he's not doing so well anymore because he's an alcoholic still. You know what I mean? But you're smarter than that. Also, since we're on the subject, Uncle John is great. My dad used to like help him run that place because this guy was like incoherent, and he's been to like Passages Malibu. You remember? You know that place, Passages Malibu, like the rehab clinic out in Malibu.
Oh yeah.
Famous. Britney Spears went there and shit.
Yeah.
That's his rehab place. Swear to God, bro.
That's his.
Bro, it's insane. He's been there like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, that's insane.
Dude, my dad would have my dad like escort him there on the PJ. Swear to God, this dude would fly private all the time.
Stop saying the
on
PJ.
The PJ. We're only referring to them as PJs from now on. Okay, that's private jet PJ. Right. So like they would do that stuff. But listen, Halo 3 release when I was a sophomore in high school, this guy pulled up drunk because I was there and gave me $300 to buy Halo merch. I spent like $200 on Halo shirts. It was ridiculous. Jeez. This guy is just he swam across. He tried to swim. He tried. He didn't succeed.
Okay.
So wasted.
Yeah.
He tried to swim across the Ohio River.
What?
To Kentucky, to Henderson. From Evansville.
How did that end up?
A barge almost hit him.
Yeah. Well,
and he got rescued. It's that, bro. This dude is crazy. That's
nuts.
Scout's honor. I'm dead serious. This dude is insane, and he's a great time.
We need to hang out with this guy.
He lives out in McCutcheonville, bro. When he used to like go out to rehab and like just be out there for months, and he'd be like, "Yeah, house is unlocked. Just go over there, bring your friends." Dude, I used to go over there with my friends and swim and shit in his heated pool, and we played pool in the basement because he had a pool table. Bro, sick shit, dude. Sick shit. My dad's got some cool friends, man.
Well, yeah. We need to hang out with this guy. Is all I'm saying.
Uncle John,
and we need to start hanging out at that bar.
Yeah, Jay's Sports Bar. Shout out.
All right. Well, we're gonna go do that. So anyway, this place that I went, Speakeasy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry.
It was okay. It was a good time. It was a good time. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of like, no, it wasn't that. It was a good time. And then we left there and we went to the casino.
Boom. Dude, you were blowing money.
Nope.
Cheyenne won money. You won money? Cheers it up, brother.
I won.
I like it.
I won.
Poker?
Yep.
What? How much? What's the buy-in down there? What are the tables?
It's actually really
1-3?
No, 1-2.
1-2. What?
It's 1-2, no limit. I imagine the buy-in is like 50 to 300 probably. I bought in for 100.
Okay. Smart move. Just testing the waters.
It was way better than playing in Evansville.
If you're good, 100's all you need, my friend.
Well, dude, the playing in Evansville has me all screwed up.
Here,
because
they're scrubs.
They're not, but it's just weird.
But they're insane.
Yeah, they're just
the only people that play poker in Evansville have money, and they're insane.
There's the best way to describe it is like everyone's buying in for $100 in Evansville.
Yeah.
But they all have
millions somehow.
They all have just say it like this. This would be the best way to say it. Everyone is playing with $1,000,
but they're buying for 100.
100 at a time.
Why? It's the worst
because it's just a weird style of play.
It's like how I can have literally $1,000 in my bank account and I put 10 in my tank. Same philosophy. Like it's the same thing. I'm crazy. That kind of person. But go ahead.
So I went there and I've never been there. It's a pretty cool place. It's a boat. Like it's a boat. You know, you go. Well, you've been. I mean,
have you been to Astar when it was on a boat? Or did you go to? Okay.
Yeah.
I never.
Yeah.
Oh, I did go. Sorry.
I went or Tropicana.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there. I liked it when it was a boat. Dude, I don't like it anymore.
The best thing about it being a boat, that long ass tunnel of the drunk fucking winners. You know what I mean? Like with like this person won 40,000, and you look at him and you're like, this fucking person? Are you kidding me? Right. Look at this crackhead, and it's like, oh my god, this person was literally 0.38 blood alcohol content when they took this picture. It's great.
So no, we had a good time. I bought in with 100.
Was there a tunnel?
There's not really the same.
You just step on Titanic style.
I mean, there was a tunnel, but it not like the same.
Fucking stupid.
Not the same.
So stupid. I'm gonna let you finish your story now.
Thank you.
Okay, so 1-2
no limit. I bought it for 100, and they started a new table when I sat down.
It's always fun.
It was fun, and there were 3.
They grab a couple players.
There were 3 dudes that were together and like celebrating one of their birthdays.
Easy money. Easiest money.
It ended up being that way.
God, dude.
I cashed out with a little over 500.
My man.
So
cheers again, brother.
And I didn't play that long.
I told you you're good at cards, man. You just can't play against the guys we know.
Soft.
No, how'd Shy do? You play anything?
She didn't do well.
Shoot, really?
She played slots.
She didn't play cards?
Nope.
Bro, she would have played cards. She would have taken you for 500.
I know. I told her that. It was such a soft game. It was such a soft game. She would have annihilated me. But she didn't. And then when we left, because it's like a 30-minute drive back to our Airbnb, we Ubered. Mm-hmm. And we had the coolest freaking Uber driver ever. His name happened to be
Sean. Yeah, okay. How did he spell it?
The right way.
The wrong way.
S-E-A-N.
Scene.
The correct way, sir.
Dude, I'll call my dad right now.
It's the right way to spell it.
I'll call my dad right now.
S-E-A-N.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well.
There's no you got to accent the E or something.
To the uninitiated, you're right. That's you. You're the uninitiated.
I'm the uninitiated.
You don't know.
But you're the uneducated.
You don't know.
Boom, roasted. No, so your Uber driver's name is Sean.
His name's Sean. He's awesome.
Blatantly Caucasian.
No.
Fake name.
I don't know, but not Caucasian.
Yeah.
I don't know what ethnicity he was, but he was freaking awesome. And, dude, this dude's crazy. Anyway, I told him he needs to start a podcast. Or maybe he's going to come on our podcast someday.
Would you be down to split his gas?
Yeah.
And then some?
Yeah.
Like you think he'd do it for 100?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, what about 200?
I don't know.
Is it worth it?
It could be worth it.
It's great.
Yeah. So he was in the military. He said he was in the military, and he did broadcasting in the military. Mm-hmm. And mind you, I was a little drunk for this 30-minute conversation with him. Yeah. That being said, he wasn't, and he was
You're
awesome.
Drunk for this fucking 3-hour conversation with me.
But no, he was talking just like about what he's doing and playing stuff, and I was like, because he was saying he didn't really want to do anything with broadcasting, and I was like, you should do a podcast. Yeah. And he was telling me the story about
broadcasting, more like podcasting.
Exactly.
You fucking nerd.
He was telling me the story about going, like he went to Spain for his 21st birthday. He had those like crazy. I was like, dude,
in Ibiza. I
was like, dude, you need to do a podcast. He's like, really? I was like,
that's interesting, bro.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to talk him into it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, if you're ever
in the Ville.
Yeah. So anyway, Sean,
holler at me.
Sean, if you're listening to this,
from Uber,
send us a message.
Dude, you know who'd be a sick podcast guest? Talking about Uber drivers.
Yeah.
You remember our guy in Vegas who said he worked at that hotel on the security team? when that dude did the shooting.
Oh yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, that is sick.
That's sick. That's insane, dude. You know how I spent my weekend?
How?
Playing Apex Legends.
What the fuck?
Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so I'm a nerd. You know that.
Apex Legends?
Bro,
that's not even a thing.
You know what Fortnite is?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the premise of Fortnite? Do you know like how Fortnite works?
Yeah.
Fortnite's called a battle royale game.
Yeah, you run around.
It's like Hunger Games.
People.
It's like Hunger Games.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like
you
just spawn. This is like the new one of those. That's what I was doing, man. What's that?
Someone mean. How many people were tortured in this basement? None that I'm aware of.
Just me. Realistically, just me.
An abortion?
Oh my god.
That's a weird name. You just tortured us with your name.
Oh my god, dude.
Apex Legends.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Battle Royale style.
Battle Royale game. That's like the future of games, bro. Tell me that's not a great concept. Just dropping. And there's like 100 of you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, we have nothing. Let's go find something. You find your weapons and then you fight. I think it should be a real life event.
But I don't understand. But so how is this different than Fortnite? Is it? Or it's just the same thing?
There's no dances and kids don't play it.
But other than that, it's the same game.
There's 60 people instead of 100.
Oh my god. Also not a real difference.
And you pick different characters instead of just customizing your own character. Your characters have abilities in this. So yeah, it's way different. You fucking nerd.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you get a life, dude? Speaking of Fortnite.
Oh, yes.
And we talked about this like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. You know, like the dances?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There was like I saw a video. It was a meme about this game. And it was like, why is this better than Fortnite?
Yeah.
Like, why is this a thing? And it was just a video of 5 little Caucasian kids, probably 6-7-year-old boys, and they're just standing there doing these Fortnite dances, and they were saying, "We love Fortnite, we love Fortnite, we love Fortnite," and they're just bouncing back. I'm telling you, that's why this game is relevant. That's how I spent my whole weekend. Is that impressive?
No.
I worked and played video games.
Like not impressive. So Apex Legends, who's it by? Who's making this game?
It's this company called Respawn, and they started out working on like Modern Warfare 2, I believe, and and they like branched off from this which is a Call of Duty game. And they branched off from that series.
Yeah,
it's next level. They made a game called Titanfall, and
yeah.
You know what Titanfall? Yeah, it was on like an Xbox. It was a big game. And so they're doing this.
I mean, I see what you're saying about Fortnite, just because,
dude. You know what's crazy about Fortnite? Me and Tranon were talking about this the other day. Fortnite is no longer like that's not a game. Fortnite like transcended video games.
Yeah.
Like it's pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not crazy?
It is crazy.
I mean, like everyone
that concert thing they did is insane.
Everyone knows what it's insane. Everyone knows what Fortnite is. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of crazy. You could probably ask your mom what Fortnite is. And maybe
she knows what it is.
You know what I mean?
No, she knoes what it is. I guarantee you. The weird thing, and I don't play it, and she knows what it is. Yeah, so exactly. It's crazy. The weird thing about that is like you don't have to. You can experience the game without even playing the game, right? Mm-hmm. So like my
kids.
Cousin, he'd be my cousin, but he's my cousin. Yeah, he's my cousin. But he's like young. How old is he? 10 or 11. And I was hanging out with him. He's in Southern California. I forget. Last time I was out there. And he's like, "Oh, you want to watch me play Fortnite?" And he's talking about Fortnite.
And
I was like,
"Fuck no."
I was like, "No, I don't." And he's like, "Oh, we gotta." Yeah, because at this time I really didn't even really know what it was. This was a while ago. I was like, "Sure, man." Like I kind of knew. I was like, "Sure, man." Like we'll watch like Fortnite, whatever. Go like I'll sit down and
just throw it on the TV, dude. Shut the fuck up.
And I watched him play Fortnite. Watched him play air quotes for an hour. He was only playing like actual gameplay, maybe 5 minutes total.
It's just because he's not good.
Yeah, no. He's not that good, but it wasn't that. What I'm saying is he spent all this time like picking out his dude and just all this other shit where he's like switching things, checking things, like that, doing all this stuff. Where he's doing all this stuff, but he's not actually like playing the game. Yeah.
That's how games are now, man. That's how games are. They're not the same.
I guess
they're not the same as they used to be. Man.
I guess
it's a little bit different.
A little different.
What are you talking about? Chicago the musical.
What do you mean?
What about it?
Was I talking about that now? I was gonna bring that up later. I thought.
Okay, no, it's on there now, dude.
It's on there now.
Talk about it.
Oh shit!
Let's talk about it.
I went and saw Chicago the musical.
Where at? In Louisville?
In Evansville.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's Evansville the musical. Are you a nerd or something? Like, dude, you know where Chicago is? It's in Illinois.
Yeah, I went and saw it. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
I hadn't seen either.
Not better than Grease.
I don't know that I would make that comparison.
Grease is the best musical ever.
Okay.
Newsy's a close second.
Dude, Newsy's the shit.
Christian Bale before he was psychotic, or maybe he was.
Christian Bale and
Santa Fe
and one of the Bash brothers from D2.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Santa Fe, where it lay. Dude, that's such a good. We had to watch that in middle school music class.
Really?
Yes, music class. We had to watch that. Worth it.
Yeah,
it's a great movie.
Dude, that movie's.
You like Christian Bale?
Of course.
Fucking amateur. You go step in the shot.
What is he?
Dude, he lost his shit.
I know what, but what does he keep?
Is it a curse word?
Oh fuck yeah!
Mm-hmm. He says that multiple times. And he calls him an amateur multiple times.
That remix, that remix. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it in forever, but it's so funny, dude. Christian Bale is psychotic. Okay. Psychotic. That being said, best Batman I've ever seen.
Here we go.
Trash your lights. Do you want me to fucking trash them? Fuck. And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck. And what the fuck is it with you?
I was looking at the light.
Fuck.
I was looking at the lights.
I was looking at the lights.
Fuck.
What the fuck is it with you?
God bless.
What's wrong with this guy? He's a method actor. He was still in American Psycho.
That's what it is. Listen.
Distracting. Oh. Oh.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
Oh, good.
God bless. I love it so much. Yeah, I don't care. Despite that, I love it.
Props to that dude for not beating the fuck out of Christian Bale.
True.
He should have.
Oh, good. So anyway, I saw the Chicago the musical. It was a gift. Jay Gower's wife, Kendall, close friend, got us tickets to go see it because it was in Evansville. It was a good time.
She won tickets and was like, "This is bullshit. Here, take these tickets."
No, man. I don't know. I don't know why she bought them. Maybe she did win them. I don't know.
Ding! Damn.
No, she bought them because it was like my birthday and Valentine's Day and like our anniversary.
Did they go with you?
No.
Gower hates you.
No, it wasn't from him. Dude. It was from his wife.
Oh,
no, it was good though.
What's Chicago about? 525,000.
I don't think that's the one.
Whatever it is.
That's
Rent.
Rent.
Yeah, whatever that is. Is it the one with the cats?
No,
that's Cats.
When you're a cat all the way.
Is it the one with
how it goes?
Is it the one with the Green Witch of the West?
No, that's Wicked. And don't talk shit about Wicked.
We already talked about it. I told you. I know that girl that's in it.
No, bullshit. Erroneous. No, you looked it up. Wicked's the bomb. Chicago was about a woman who was cheating on her husband.
Sounds right.
And then she he was gonna leave her, so she killed him, and then she was on trial.
Jesus Christ.
She was on trial for murder. And she faked being pregnant. Dude, if you bullet pointed the synopsis, it's pretty wild.
You're right, Sean. Women are the worst.
They are the worst. Jeez. No, it was really funny though. Like it was done funny. You know what I mean?
Sounds hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Sounds hilarious.
Just
Lorena Bobbitt sounds hilarious.
You were laughing as I described all that. That's
because
what I'm saying.
It sounds psychotic.
It was, but it was funny. It was funny.
Chaplin funny? Slapstick funny?
Yeah, slapstick, not Chaplin. That's like silent comedy.
Silent comedy.
It was funny though. It was good.
Okay.
The songs were good. So real quick,
make them happy, man.
Quick word from our sponsors. This episode of Miscellaneous Bullshit is brought to you by Poor Richard's Pub.
Poor Richards.
Poor Richard's, where your friends are family and your family isn't fucking here. Look, we've all been there. A stressful day at work or home can drive anyone to drink.
Yep.
And there's no better place to drink than Poor Richard's Pub. With happy hour daily from 4 to 6 and twofers on Sunday, there's truly no better place to drink away your sorrows. So the next time you end up taking a bath on what should have been a lucrative jet ski deal, head on down to Poor Richard's for a pick-me-up. Poor Richard's, proudly accepting bribes for not calling the cops since 1983.
That's true. That's true. Dude, a poor jet ski deal. Oh, man. I had to bribe him. I had to pay him off.
Yeah.
I had to pay him off. We lost the money. Dude, have you ever been to a place that has twofers?
I haven't.
That would be sweet.
It would be.
That would be your spot.
It would be my spot.
That would be your spot immediately. That would be everyone's spot. They have twofers.
Here's what's funny about Poor Richard's.
I work there.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm going to tell you what's funny about it. So when I was putting this together, I was just looking up random, whatever. And apparently Poor Richard's is a real place. It's a real bar.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Looking into it further, where they filmed is not Poor Richard's, because Poor Richard's is a real place in Scranton. Most of what they filmed is in Southern California.
The Electric City?
The Electric City. Yes.
Scranton. What? The Electric City.
The Electric City.
Okay.
So, where they actually filmed the Poor Richard's shots,
yes,
is a place called Pickwick's Pub in Woodland Hills, California.
That's sick.
Where I used to live.
But you never went to.
And Pickwick's Pub was our spot.
Really?
Facts.
That's sick.
And I did not know this until today.
Did they get you in the shot?
No. Until today.
You were there?
When I was looking this up, and I was like, hold the phone. Are you kidding me? Like Pickwick's?
I love Pickle Ricks.
They showed the picture, and I was like, oh my gosh. No, like it was legitimately our spot. It was right down the street from our house.
I believe you.
It was our spot. It was really cool. It's like
I just think it's funny how you weren't there for any of the filming.
Dude, I wasn't there.
It's your spot, but you're not there with Roy shooting the shit.
No.
Pam Beasley.
But it was funny because I read like a whole, I don't know, someone did like a blog post on it or something. They had all these pictures, and they had pictures from the episode, and they were like showing like this is the actual spot, like this is the picture from inside the pub, and this is the shot from the episode, like that toy chest game that Toby plays. Like it's not there. That wasn't there, but they show like where they placed it, and then the mirror that they break. They start throwing the glasses,
throwing them, just shattering. What? Dude, they were so mad.
Dude,
I kissed him. I am listening.
Are you kidding me, Pam?
Calm down.
Kidding me, Pam?
I am listening. That's the problem.
That's the problem. And then Kenny just walks up, just starts throwing them. No words, just starts throwing them.
God,
dude, I'm telling you,
Roy's the worst.
Okay,
Pam deserves him.
He is the worst. I'm not getting into this Pam bullshit
Pam
with you.
Sucks.
The funny thing is, here's what's funny about that episode. There's a couple funny parts.
Yeah.
One of the funny parts is just the idea, just the concept, like the whole framing of like why they're going to the bar is because his brother's upset because like of a bad jet ski deal.
Yeah.
Like that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And they did it with such a straight face. Like,
yeah,
my brother, you kind of took a bath on that jet ski, like, what? Who's coming up with it? They live in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton.
Dude, it's hilarious.
It's great. And then I had to use the jet ski money.
And then the second part that is also hilarious is when Pam tries to apologize about the jet skis. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, hey, Kenny, sorry about the jet skis. And Roy's just like, and Kenny doesn't respond. He just turns away. Dude.
Don't talk about the jet skis. It's off limits.
Dude.
Off limits. Dude, so you used to go to Pickwick's.
Mm-hmm.
They have twofers?
No.
No twofers.
No, but what they did have was a patio, which most you'd have to look at the pictures to get it. This is not like a place where you'd see like a cool like bar. It's like it's on a street that you would consider like a highway. Like,
I got you.
I mean, it looks like a freeway. It's like a 6-lane street, really busy. But they have these super wide sidewalks, and there's a patio, without like an iron gate patio that they set up, and you could take your dog.
Oh,
because we had a dog at the time.
Yeah,
and you could take your dog and sit on the patio.
Yeah,
so we do that.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's a cool spot,
dude. That's sick.
I know. That's why I wanted to tell you.
Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big day for me.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why.
Okay.
It's February 14th, 2009. Yesterday. 10 years ago.
2019.
2019.
So 10 years
10
ago.
years ago,
2009.
Sorry. I've been drinking.
Good.
A mixtape came out.
I thought you were going to say something serious for a minute.
A mixtape came out, and it changed the world.
The mixtape
It really
real?
did. Yes, it changed the world. A mixtape. It was called So Far Gone. Does that strike any bells to you? It probably doesn't.
No.
So Far Gone, the mixtape. It was Drake's third mixtape, and his first since being signed to Lil Wayne. Okay? And it's one of the greatest pieces of work in R&B history. It is insane. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because the 10-year anniversary, he released it remastered on Apple Music.
Yeah.
And I downloaded it, and I have it again. And it's so great, man. The nostalgia is, oh, man. That's like my junior year of high school and my old Impala. Riding around, bumping this. It's so good, dude. What's a song? Like, it's a lot of R&B. It's called Lust for Life. There's a good song, Lust for Life. It's all, like, really chill music. November 18th. Type in November 18th. Sorry. And it's a mixtape, so we can play this. Even if people were listening, he didn't profit off of it. So I think we can play it. It's really good music.
I bet that's not accurate.
It might not be accurate.
We'll play it all the same.
But so this is like the first mixtape he came out with since he was like signed to a label.
Okay.
And Lil Wayne's on like 4 songs in this mixtape, and it was like the first time I ever heard Drake. And I mean, let's be honest, he's huge and has been, and he's like huge in hip hop, huge in R&B, huge in pop culture. This is important. You ready?
I don't know that it's actually important, but
it's very important.
I don't like this. I'm not into it.
You didn't even give it a chance. He's not singing Despacito. Okay, Sean?
Dude, Drake,
so good.
What did he do? What did he do after that?
What did he do after that?
Yeah.
After that, he came out with his album. It was called Thank Me Later. It was his first album ever, Thank Me Later. And it had a song called Fireworks with Alicia Keys, which was great. What was the main song? God bless, man. I cannot think of it right now. But it was a great album. That came out circa 2010, I believe.
What was the one? There was something.
Oh, and that So Far Gone, it had Best I Ever Had on there. You know that song?
Yeah, that one.
Baby, you my everything.
Yeah.
You all I ever want. That was on So Far Gone. So that's what I'm saying. That's like huge. Like that was like what put him out there. You know what I mean?
No, you're talking about the mixtape.
Yes.
That came before the thing that people actually cared about.
That song was on there. But he put it on his album as well. That's what I'm saying. You know how that goes. He literally had a mega hit that came out on a mixtape, and then when the album came out, they were like, "You need to throw that back on there,
all right,
so you can monetize, and make money off of it. Profitize, so you can monetize
that.
You
shit.
can profitize.
All right.
No, he prophesized and saw Drake, future. He is the future.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, this thing was monumental. You know how that is.
Yeah.
Dude, what'd you listen to in high school?
Shit, in high school?
In high school, you didn't have a car, right?
I had a car.
So think back. Name a song that you heard in your car while you were driving.
Junior year, I got
Drops
a car.
of Jupiter in her hair.
That was playing.
That's what I'm saying. You're listening to Train. Whatever you liked, I'm saying think about that. That's nostalgic, and it's beautiful.
You know what I listened to a ton of in like the high school
Daniel
years?
Bedingfield.
No.
Okay.
I listened to
Iman.
I listened to a lot of Linkin Park.
Well, of course, dude.
I listened,
It
but
starts
specifically
with one thing.
Specifically, the Reanimation.
dude. Let's be honest right now. There's something about Linkin Park, bro. That shit'll turn you all the way up.
All the way up.
0 to a fucking million in a second. Oh my, dude, you know what song is insane to me? It's off that Hybrid Theory album.
And that was like the album.
Yes. That everything you say to me, give me one step closer to the edge.
That was like the song.
Dude.
That was the song.
You want to, I'm about to, let me just shatter this. I'm just going to, in my hand, blood everywhere. Dude, so sick. Even sicker. Yes.
What was it? What did they call it?
I can't remember what they called it, but I know the song was Numb Encore. It was like the single.
Yeah.
And then Best of Both. No, that was R. Kelly and Jay-Z. Best of Both worlds.
Shit.
That turned out well. No, but you know what I'm talking about. The collab album, Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Yeah. What did they call it?
You're about to find out. Look how you spelled Linkin Park, all correct.
Yeah, I know how to spell and shit.
But incorrectly, because they can't spell.
Oh, yeah, they spell it wrong. That's
Link.
right. Linkin.
Yeah.
What is that? It's Encore is the song.
Yeah, Numb and then Encore. It's Collision Course. It's called Collision Course is the album.
Okay.
And it came out in 2004. And it came out in 2004. So good.
Yeah, that. So I was listening to that, and I was listening to this song 1 million times, and that I think it was Reanimation, right? Was that the name of it?
Yeah, I think they had an album called that. Yes. Brooklyn Boy.
So, God bless. This is so. What the hell are you waiting for?
Okay, dude.
So good.
Dude, you know I love some Linkin Park, man. You've seen me. You've seen me get down some Linkin Park. Every now and then at work, I'll just turn this on all the speakers, and I'm like, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing today. Linkin Park. Yeah, hearing me rap, it's like hearing G rapping his prime. Young H.O. Rap Grateful Dead. Now break bread. Dude, oh my God, it's so good.
So good.
Dude, first of all, Numb, great song.
Yeah.
Encore, great song.
Yeah.
Why would you ever put them together and make the greatest song? Like it's one of the best. It's one of the best ever. One of the best. One of the best ever, man. I seriously like this is my childhood.
Well, this was one of those songs where like when you heard it, just the first time you heard it in the background, wherever you were just like, wait, what?
What is happening right now? Exactly.
And it was before social media, so like it wasn't like you read it on Twitter. It was like you heard it live. So you heard it in the open,
and you were like, these guys?
Hold on. What? Yeah. What's happening right now?
Ahead of their time, man.
Way ahead.
Look what you made me do. Look what I made for you. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
No, so they did. So there was the Hybrid Theory, and then they had another big album. I don't remember what it was, but then they had a song called, I think it was Reanimation, but it was basically like the same album, only remixes.
Hybrid Theory and Reanimation, yes. It was like the same album, only remixes.
Yes, but
I feel like I know that.
My buddy Jeremy, my best friend Jeremy, he was always into having a really good sound system in his car.
Yeah,
like he always had
subs. He had 2 Kicker 12s in the back.
No, it wasn't ever like
not about the bass.
He was
for you California guys, huh?
He had a sub, but he was obsessed with it.
The highs?
It wasn't. No, like he would always do. Like it has to be balanced, you know. It's all about the balance.
The treble's got to be right.
And
bro.
so, like he would, he wouldn't go overkill, and he was all about sound quality over brand name. You know, he would like nerd out on this stuff.
He was a super audiophile.
Oh yeah, he's like. Yeah, he wasn't just buying like whatever everyone had. He was making sure. No,
JBLs, this actually bro. They just sell kickers because that's the name. It's a brand name. It's the only reason.
Right.
I'm rocking Panasonics, bro.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
And so it always sounded legit, but that Reanimation that had way more
next level.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Dude, and like the thing about like especially like once again the bass to the highs, the treble, if you will. You know what I mean? Like just the different. and that Collision Course album,
Yep.
you have literally the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. And it takes you to a place back then that you didn't think you would ever get to see.
Right.
And which is what's great about it. Hybrid Theory was such a good album. In the end,
yeah,
it doesn't even matter.
So I don't know how we got on that. Oh, High School Music. So yeah, I listened to a whole lot of that. Dude, I've always been with music. I've always been all over the map.
What I'm saying is, think about the conversation. I still am, though. Think about the conversation and the butterflies you just got talking about Linkin Park.
Yeah,
that's what you're listening to.
Yeah,
this is what I was listening to. I remember like texting girls and like I went to like meet up with girls and like this is like what I was listening to.
All right.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's next level, man. It's next level.
All right.
Since we're on the topic of hip hop, I'm gonna bring up something else you have no idea about.
Okay.
But I think it's interesting.
Awesome.
But I think it's interesting and I kind of think it's funny. But it's not funny. Okay, so have you once again something you know nothing about. Have you ever heard? So Trandon told me a while back, he's like, hey, I found this rapper and this guy's he's not popular yet. He's gonna blow. He's got a couple songs. They're great. I'm telling you. Played him for me and I was like, yeah, I hate him because you like him. Like whatever. It doesn't matter. His name is YNW Melly.
Okay.
Irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Okay. This guy, his first song was called Murder on My Mind.
Nice.
Okay.
Classy.
This past week, he was charged with a double murder.
Wait a minute. Okay. I read this.
Okay.
I don't know him at all, but I read that headline.
Okay.
So he murder on my mind, and then he killed people.
Okay, yes. So
and Trandon said he was going to be big?
So yes, and he did. He ended up becoming big. He got a song with Kanye. Like they did a song together called Mixed Personalities or something like that. Really good. Like the dude's he's like super thug, but he can sing really well and like has like a really high pitched voice, but like sings like I don't know, what do you call it? Like falsetto or whatever?
Yeah.
Like really well, really well. And okay, so yeah, play this song. Please play it. Because that's what I was going to get into next. I'll read the lyrics if we don't get there. I think it's the second verse. To be fair, he made this song before the murder happened. But the similarities between what happened to the murder and this song are
good Lord.
Eerie.
Good thing.
If you're watching and you can see this video.
I put it up.
Sorry.
God bless.
It's
what is the frog?
I don't know. It's some like Green Mile shit, like the rabbit or like that. Sorry, the frog and and the rat. Who knows?
Let's say AKA Video God.
Maybe.
Stop.
Okay. So listen.
I was locked up on Christmas. Ain't get to see my niggas. Ain't get to hug my mama. Couldn't even give her no kisses. Can't even post on my Instagram. Could he pussy nigga be snitching? Everybody acting suspicious. Might probably say that I'm tripping. When I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings. And all I smoke is that loud. Don't pass me no midget. And I'ma smoke all of my pain away. Cause that's the only thing that gon' heal it. I don't understand you women who go around pretending as if they really fuck with.
Once again, dude, now that we've got this far, we have to listen to the second verse because that's the verse. Got my limits with promethazine. Cause every time I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47's Mac. How can you sing about murder? I can understand rapping about murder. How can you sing about it?
I don't know.
Like I can understand speaking about it in a physical, like in a violent way. But how can you sing about it? I got murder on my mind. Okay, listen. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, just listen to this verse, and then I'm going to tell you the details of the murder.
All right. We'll stop it after this verse.
Yellow tape around his body. It's a fucking homicide. His face is on a t-shirt, and his family's traumatized. I didn't even mean to shoot him. He just caught me by surprise. I reloaded my pistol, cocked it back, and shot him twice. His body dropped down to the floor, and he had teardrops in his eyes. He grabbed me by my hands and said he was afraid to die. I told him it's too late, my friend, it's time to say goodbye. And wake up in the morning.
Okay, go ahead and stop the song.
Okay.
Okay. So, what'd you get from that last verse? What did he say?
I shoot you, I reload, you die in my arms.
But he said
I
something.
wake up
He said
the
something
next
about.
day.
He said something about. I didn't even mean to shoot him. He caught me by surprise.
Right. Okay,
he talks about
yeah.
his friend.
Yeah.
He says it's his friend.
Right.
And then he's talking about, whatever. He's dying in his arms.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So he got charged for this song came out a while back, like last year, early last year.
Okay.
Apparently in October of last year, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
His two of his really good friends got killed in a drive-by shooting. And now the cops are saying he did it and he staged it to look like a drive-by shooting.
Okay.
And it's insane. Like, these are his best friends, like people
Right.
he has pictures with all over. And it's eerie whenever you hear the song and he talks about killing his friend on accident or whatever.
Right.
And not wanting to for whatever reason. And he killed his friends in real life. He killed both his best friends in real life.
Yeah.
Could you imagine someone dying inside your arms, let alone after you did it? And they're just looking at you like, et tu, Brute?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
It sounds insane. People are crazy, dude.
Dude, that's crazy.
People are crazy.
I wonder if they can use...
Once again, you don't need to know this guy. He's going to prison for life.
I wonder if that song will come up in the trial.
It has to. You know who C Murder is? You remember that from like whenever you were in like high school, probably? He's Master P's brother. He's been in prison for like he has like life in prison or whatever. I don't know.
I know that name
because he killed some guy. His name's C Murder. He killed, and they used all that shit against him. They're like, your name's C Murder.
Yeah.
You're on trial for killing a guy.
Right.
And they start playing his lyrics. He's like, yeah, that stuff plays. That stuff plays, man.
That's crazy.
And he had eerie before it happened, way before it happened, eerie details of killing someone that you know really closely. And so kind of back to the Drake thing though. That song, the only reason you know it is because he got popular and he re-released it. You know what I mean? But it was a song he came off a long time ago. It's interesting nonetheless.
It's definitely
That
interesting.
people will just kill people like that.
It's also interesting that Trannon called that.
He did. And now he's so upset. He's so upset. He like messaged the dude on Twitter who's like, hey man, like I'll do anything for you. Dude, you talk about you being a jet setter and how you flew the PJ to Louisville?
Nope. You talked about that.
So I talked about how you were a jet setter and you flew the PJ to Louisville?
Yeah.
I'm going to hop on a plane.
Are you?
Not the PJ. And guess what I did today?
What did you do?
Applied for a passport.
That's good.
That's sick, right?
Yeah.
I've never left the country.
I have a passport.
I know you do, you prick. Okay, so I've never left the country. Did you know that? Maybe I've told you. I don't know.
I think
it's not that relevant.
That.
Guess where I'm going.
You need to leave the country.
Guess where I'm going.
Where are you going?
Guess. You have to guess. You're not going to get it, nerd.
Where are you going? You're going to...
It's south of the United States.
You're going to Brazil.
I wish, man. Have you ever seen their soccer cheerleaders?
No.
Okay. I'm going to St. Bart's.
Oh.
You know what that is? Not a lot of people know what it is.
I mean, I know
but I can see why you would maybe know what it is because you bougie.
I know ish what it is. Why are you going there?
Okay, so
when are you going there?
In May. My dad went there last summer. Okay, so it's a really expensive place to go, and it's like a lot of celebrities go there.
Did you look at?
What's up?
We're going to see Tom Segura.
I know when we're going, Sean.
All right.
We're going on the 31st, Sean.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going before
I have
then.
plans with another Sean.
Okay.
A couple weeks before.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing there?
Vacation, bro. Okay. Anyway, the reason we're going is because my dad, maybe I've mentioned on the show before, he does work for people. As far as like he can do crown molding and kind of stuff like that in people's homes. Yeah. And he typically works on really nice homes. Mm-hmm. He's working on this lady's, a couple of her really nice homes here in town. Well, in my town, not yours.
Yeah.
And they got to talking. My dad loves to take vacations.
Right.
He has 3 months of vacation a year. It's insane.
Right.
And his wife loves to take vacations too, so they go all the time. And they got to talking with the person who employed him, who is extra mega rich. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, well, I have 2 properties in St. Bart's.
What?
Which is a French island. It's super crazy, super exclusive. Like Scott Disick was just there like a month ago. Like it's like celebrities go there all the time.
Yeah.
It's a French island. It's sick. And my dad's like, oh, really? And she's like, I got a plan. And she was trying to get over my dad for sure. And she did. Mm-hmm. But like, it's cool because my dad took the opportunity, and it's kind of a win-win. And she was like, "You're doing $3,000 worth of work. How about I just give you 3 weeks at my villa in St. Bart's, which is worth 30 grand." You know what I mean? Like realistically, that's what it's worth, man. Like depending on the week you go, like we looked it up. Yeah. She has a website for this house.
Oh, really?
And it's insane, man. You look it up and like it has like booking fees.
Yeah.
If you go on Christmas week, which is a popular one.
Right.
It's literally 30 grand for the weekend to stay in her crib. It's insane. It's a mansion on St. Bart's. Her house happens to be like on the highest point in the island. It's insane. That's just what happens. My dad is a police officer. Plus he does all this work. Right. He just makes connections.
Yeah.
And he gets like good opportunities like this. And so realistically, he's not like making any money on the job because it's expensive as fuck to get down there.
Right.
Plane tickets to get down. You can't fly in there normally. Right. You have to fly to like Miami, and they take you on like a small fucking weird plane down there. Right. You land like tailspin in the water or something. It's insane. But so I'm super excited. They went last year and they were talking about how expensive it was still with free lodging. Why did I say it so weird? I'm drunk.
Lodging?
Plane tickets, $1,000. Food. Right. It was him, his wife, and my baby sister who was like 3 years old at the time. And it was like $86 for 2 burgers, fries, and drinks. Like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Right.
Insane. So I'm really excited to go. I've never left the country. We're going down there again because he's got another week and a half that he's going to spend. I'm going to spend a week down there.
That's awesome.
Very, very, very excited about it. I'm trying to get on a yacht.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of yachts down there. I just have to like, dude, here's
Just
the thing.
meet someone?
That's like one of those places where like you're not there unless you have money. Or unless you finagle away like us and get there. You know what I mean? Right. So like everyone, like you look at someone there, you're like, "Oh, do you work here?" And they're like, "No." And you're like, "Oh, you're rich as shit."
Right.
So I'm hoping people look at me like that. So I'm just going to try to act the part.
Yeah.
Like wear like white linens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a white suit basically on the beach.
Sure.
And hopefully I get invited to a yacht party.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick, right?
Well, I mean,
you want to go? You got to, bro, if you can, free housing, if you can get a plane ticket, bro, I swear to God. You can come.
We might need to talk.
No problem.
We may need to talk. We might need to figure that out.
May 10th through the 20th, brother.
Who all's going down there?
Me, my dad, his wife, and his daughter. Like their baby. So the 3 of them are going to be booked up. And then my little sister, who you've met.
Yeah.
She's extra cool, man. She's going. So me and her are going to be hanging out. If you want to come, we'll be killing it.
I might need to go. Didn't she just get engaged?
She got engaged.
Is he going?
He's not going.
Why is he not going?
I don't know.
Is he insane?
I think he has to work, but I don't know. But it's going to be sick, dude. You know it's going to be sick.
Of
It's
course
going to be insane.
Sick.
Dude, you know, okay, look. Hotels go up to 5 stars.
Yeah.
A 3-star hotel, when you Google this place, starting right now, $768 a night. A 5-star, $1109 a night.
Right.
We're going to be staying in this crazy mansion, bro. Like, they've already stayed in it once, and my dad is like, this place is extravagant. Like, extravagant.
That's crazy, man.
If he's still awake, I'll text him right now and get the website, and then I'll show it to you after the show.
Dude,
it's going to be insane. It's going to be
insane. That's great. That's awesome, though. Good for you.
Yeah, man.
I'm a huge fan of
I kind of wanted this
leaving
to
the country.
segue into some of the best places that you've been.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been a couple places. We went to. All right. So with work, I went to Scotland. That was amazing. It was amazing, but it was mostly like a golf trip, and
you're a professional.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm the worst at golf. And so it was, I mean, it was beautiful. It was definitely like a bucket list kind of thing, but at the same time, it was fairly stressful because I'm like golfing with my bosses and I'm suck at golfing. Yeah. And it was just like every day, we're walking 18 holes. The first day we walked 30,
I can do the job, but look how bad I suck at golf.
We walked 36 holes on day one. We're waking up at 5 a.m. to go. And it's like, okay, well, cool. Scotland, cool. Yeah. But like golfing,
guys are
12 hours a day.
You're hungover.
I'm so hungover. Yeah, because I'm drinking. I'm drinking. I'm in Scotland.
Hella scotch.
I'm drinking all the scotch. I drank all the scotch.
Scotch is everywhere. Yeah, in Scotland.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Exactly.
How inexpensive is scotch in Scotland?
It was. I mean, it was just average. It'd be like buying bourbon in Kentucky.
Dude, can I put you to the test really quick? You're not gonna like this.
Okay.
I have to urinate.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do on live stream for like the next 30.
So I'm just gonna have to.
Seconds.
I'm just gonna have to figure it out.
I mean, why don't you start dancing?
could dance.
You could start dancing, bro. You just start dancing or something like that, but I'll be really quick.
I'm not going to dance.
Okay. Well, you do your thing.
All right. I'll figure it out.
Scotch, inexpensive in Scotland, or standard?
All right. So let's see. Tanner's gone. He left me here alone. Typical. So what we talk about? Well, we're talking about Scotland. So we'll keep going with that. There are a couple awesome places that we went to, a couple awesome golf courses. Everyone bitches about the food in Scotland, but honestly, I enjoyed it. Haggis apparently is supposed to be like a big problem. People don't like it or something because it's gross, supposedly. But I thought it was pretty good. Just saying. The hotel we stayed at was pretty dope. Let's see. Worst thing that happened while I was in Scotland. We went to this golf course. It was fan-freaking-tastic. However, it was mandatory at this golf course that you use a caddy because it was kind of like a big deal and the course is kind of tough and confusing. And so it was a course rule. You had to use a caddy. So like I already established, I suck at golf. I'm not good. And then we have to use a caddy. And so this dude who in his sleep is 1,000,000 times better at golf than I am and knows the course like the back of his hand, and he spends all day caddying for all these really good people. He has to caddy for my bitch ass while I just am the worst the whole day. And it was god awful. It was a god awful experience. It was one of the more embarrassing things that I've literally ever done in my life ever.
Dude. You can be bad at golf and not be embarrassed.
But you missed what I said. At one of the golf courses we went to, it was mandatory that you have a caddy.
Oh, what?
Yep. Now you get it.
Oh my! They just made you have someone watch while you sucked.
It was mandatory. You had had to have a caddy.
You have to pay for a caddy.
And so, yeah.
You tipped this little son of a bitch.
Yeah, I did.
Did he come with scotch?
Nope.
What a prick.
And no, dude, he was super like he was great. Like he was a good sport or whatever. But
you know how good those caddies are at golf,
dude. That's what I was just saying.
Like the only people that caddy are like aspiring golf pros.
He was older, but he didn't matter. Yeah. Like he was so good. A pro. He was so good. I just knew he was good, and he's just carrying my clubs, watching my bitch ass, just like shank stuff,
fucking
left,
Americans.
right, left.
Play golf.
Oh my god, it was. And I had some days where like I was okay or whatever. This day was the worst. Yeah. It was the worst I did the whole time. And I think a lot of it was that I had a caddy. Someone just like, it was so stressful for me.
It was in your head, man.
Oh yeah.
You were in your head.
So anyway, that was brutal. But so Scotland was pretty cool. My favorite place I went, we went to London, went to England, went to London, and
all the theater.
All of it. Dude, I'm telling you, in Cheyenne says the same thing. I'd move there tomorrow if it were feasible.
Really?
Loved it.
Why?
Loved it.
The food was good?
I
hear bad things about the food. Just because people aren't used to that kind of stuff.
Dude, they have everything. They have all of the food there. All of it.
You do the fish and chips thing?
No, I don't even think we did.
Really?
They have in London. We stayed in a place called Shoreditch, which is kind of like a up and coming like cool spot. Mm-hmm. But they have just everything. They have the best food.
Interesting.
They have all of the food that you would want. You know, they have Chinese food. Their Indian food is like next level. I'm telling you, they just.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna check out London.
You're lost, bro. You're lost, man. We went to a casino there. It was pretty cool. I think I just played blackjack or something. They had a poker table, but I didn't mess with it. It was literally just like
Casino Royale.
Let's just gamble in euros.
Run into some guy with like a fucking eye patch, and he's just gonna take you for everything you got.
Exactly. So we didn't do that, but London was awesome, man.
Okay.
London was awesome. We went to Paris for the day while we were there.
A bunch of pretentious assholes.
Yeah. Fuck Paris.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Super pretentious.
That's what they say.
It wasn't.
No one's friendly.
Yeah. It was like,
we eat bread. Meh.
Yeah, it was. It was a cool day.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, but like,
Taste some of this moldy ass cheese, bro.
It was the only. There was. You don't want to spend more time than that. There.
You eat escargot?
No. You know
What
why?
are you doing?
You know why we went to London?
Why?
See the Harry Potter play.
That's the whole reason. The whole reason.
That's why, man.
I got the movie.
I mean, no, bro. See, you don't know. You
got the movie.
You say you got the movie, and you already
You were
don't
talking
know.
about how good Daniel Radcliffe was earlier. Is this guy better?
No, dude.
Is the musical Harry Potter or the play Harry Potter? Is it better?
It's a play.
Is it better?
It's not a musical. It's not Harry Potter the play. It's a sequel to the books. Dude, you don't even know what you're talking about.
Is Harry in the shit?
Yeah. He's an adult.
Lame. He doesn't even believe in magic anymore.
Yeah, man.
Dude, okay, so what's
he
is he a
wrote,
professor?
It's called Harry. Look, listen, bro.
Give me the synopsis.
Listen.
Spoilers?
It's called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
I know what that is.
They talked about it forever, and no one knew exactly what it was, and then it was announced it was going to be a play.
I know.
Okay. They announced it was going to be a play, and it's going in, and still people didn't know what it was. Like, okay, so it's going to be a Harry Potter play. What is it? And what it is a sequel to the 7th book. It takes place starting 19 years later, and then and then the play spans several years, like 5 years or something. But it was 2 nights. It was 2 nights, so it was like 2 plays basically. But here's what's crazy.
They tricked you twice.
No, dude, it was awesome. What happened was, I knew about it because I'd been following it. I knew about it, and my wife, out of the blue, goes, "Hey, if I get tickets to that Harry Potter play, could we go to London?" I was like, "What?" Yes, because she likes traveling.
And you like plays.
And I like Harry Potter. But like that was the thing. She just set it up. She's like, "Hey, if I can get tickets to that, could we do that?" I was like, "Yeah."
So you took 2 weeks off work to go see fucking Harry Potter.
We bought tickets.
Could have done that tonight.
We bought tickets like it was like 2 years in advance or something.
What is wrong with you?
Here's what's crazy. I'm not
different actor played Harry Potter at the point you saw it.
I'm not even joking. We got tickets. It was on the original run. The original run, because I don't know if it's not in the United States yet, but it's coming to the United States, and they've changed out the cast and stuff like they always do. But we saw the original cast, the original production, the original theater,
OG production,
everything. Yeah. The tickets for this shit,
millions,
flew. Yeah, they were just gone when they first gone. They were just sold out almost immediately. No, dude, my wife, she woke up at like 3 a.m. and then like went online and did her thing, and we got tickets.
That's crazy, man.
She's crazy. But so that was kind of but that's not all we did. That's all you did. That was just the setup for us to go to London. No, we did a bunch of cool stuff while we were there. But London was awesome. London was like, I love London.
Is it better than Canada?
The thing about Canada, or at least Toronto, that's the only place I've been. Go Canada. When we went to Toronto, it reminded me of London, and that's why I liked it so much. Yeah. Truthfully, when I got there, it threw me off how different it felt. Because I had never been to Canada. I expected it to just feel like the United States. I don't know why, but I didn't think it would feel that different. I was like, oh, it'll just kind of feel the same. But it didn't. It felt like a different country, and it felt, to me at least, it felt a lot like London, and that's why I liked it so much. Toronto's my new jam.
That's why you bought the hat.
That's why I bought the hat. That's why I rep Canada hard
crazy?
All day, every day.
Isn't it crazy that we spend all this money to leave the greatest country on God's green earth?
Dude.
America.
I don't know.
America.
I don't know, man.
Why don't you go drink some maple syrup, you hoser? Okay.
I still have some maple syrup for you, by the way.
Thank you.
It's sitting up there.
I need it.
Well,
I need it.
I have it.
Okay. Well, good. Dude, you know who I love? See if you get this reference. If you smell
like what you're doing.
What The Rock is cooking. Get the reference?
Yes, I get the reference.
Who is
I don't
that?
like the way you did it though.
That's what he did.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
That's what he did.
I know, but I don't
That's
like
what
that.
he did. Sean, what do you want me to say?
I don't know.
That's what he did. Okay, so
That's not what he does anymore though.
should be.
Well, so all right, so we're gonna talk about The Rock now. Is that
You
what
want to
we're
talk about The Rock?
doing?
I don't.
I think you set it up.
I don't want to talk about him.
Okay,
I got nothing.
you just want to do that. You just want to do that whole
Dude,
thing.
back in the day,
Yeah.
if you would have told me The Rock was going to do movies when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought you were insane. But like now, I see how perfect. Like if I was an adult back then watching wrestling, I'd be like, "Oh, this dude's fucking perfect."
Yeah.
This dude, like the charisma this guy has, is next level. He would cut these promos, man. What's they're called in wrestling when you talk in front of the camera? They call it cutting promos for your character.
Okay.
And he would be on there, and they'd have some like these gorgeous women, you know, as like the ring girls. Whatever.
Right.
He just like snatched the mic out of her hand. He'd be like, I don't give a fuck. He wouldn't say that. He's like, I don't care what your name is. He'd like, that's his thing. He'd like, what's your name, sweetheart? Like, I don't care what your name is, okay? The Rock is here, blah, blah, blah. And he'd like do this crazy shit, dude. And so now he's doing movies, right? He's been doing movies for like the past 15 years.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Rock movie?
The Rundown.
Okay. Okay, let's get
You
into
didn't
it,
think
man.
I was gonna say that,
I didn't
did
think
you?
you were going to say that.
don't
Okay,
think
so
I know
let's
that.
get into it, man. We're going to talk about the best and worst Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies. The Brahma Bull.
Okay.
You ready for it?
Yep.
You're invested, right? You like The Rock.
I love him.
Before we get into it, let's talk an honorable mention right off the bat. It's not a movie. Ballers TV show. Great.
Dude, Ballers is sick. Ballers is so sick.
I had seen it a little bit,
It's
but
so
then you
sick.
were really watching it, and you like kind of sparked my interest
It's
again.
so sick.
It's great.
It's so good
and relevant.
so relevant. That's what I think we talked about a lot. We talked about
We talked about it a couple weeks ago, maybe.
Romeo Must Die, right?
Yeah.
Like
that might
last
have been
week?
last week then. Yeah.
We talked about it last week. How like the subplot of that movie or what it's really all about is like the NFL.
Yeah. Same thing with Ballers.
Yeah, it's like the same. Like it's the same shit. It's crazy. Anyway, but yeah.
Okay. So
super
that's
relevant.
So that's the honorable mention. You want to
Okay.
do worst or best first?
We can do best.
Okay. Let's do best.
Okay.
Let's do best.
Sure.
Coming in at number 5. Best Dwayne The Rock Johnson films. Tooth Fairy. 2009. Agree or disagree?
I don't know.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I saw it once. I think it's like to me, it's like average.
It's great.
It's okay.
The reason it's great, reasoning for it being on this list,
Mm-hmm.
it's The Rock as the Tooth Fairy.
Right, but the one that's better than that one,
With Kirstie Alley?
no, the one that's better than that one is The Pacifier with Vin Diesel as the babysitter.
Such a great movie. It is better than Tooth Fairy. I'll give you
better
that.
than Tooth Fairy.
It would come in at 4.5 on this list.
But you know what I mean?
best
It's like
Vin
they're
Diesel
kind of
and The
like
Rock movies.
they're kind of like
They're
the same movie.
Same premise.
They almost came out at the same time, and I like that one. But I got you.
Okay, number 4. I don't think you've seen this. Maybe you have. Pain and Gain. Marky Mark.
I know it. I haven't seen it.
Marky Mark, him and Hawkeye from Avengers.
I know what it is. But I didn't
Not
see
Hawkeye.
It.
What's the guy's name? I don't think it's not Hawkeye. The black guy.
Anthony Mackie.
Yes. Who is he in Avengers?
Falcon.
Falcon. There you go. Hawkeye. Falcon. Hey, why don't you be original with your superhero names, Marvel? Okay. Okay. So Pigeon Man, Marky Mark, and The Rock.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? And Monk. Tony Shalhoub is in it. He's like the bad guy.
They're like in Muscle Beach. They're like undercover
Yes.
cops, right?
No,
They're not cops at all?
No. They're like committing crime.
Oh, okay.
Tony Shalhoub runs like a Blimpie or like a Schlotsky's, like something like that, and they're trying to like extort him for all this money.
Okay.
And it's hilarious, dude.
Right.
Like it's so good.
No, I heard
The Rock is like a reformed drug addict, like cokehead.
Yeah,
who like
okay.
found God, but
That's
is like
funny.
still struggling with this coke addiction.
Yeah.
And Mark Wahlberg is like this fucking just over the top. He's hilarious. I love Mark Wahlberg.
I do too. Yeah.
He's hilarious. He's like this over the top like gym head who's like trying to do something big. Essentially, he's like Brad Pitt in Burn After Reading, like we talked earlier.
Okay.
And then the other guy, Anthony Mackie, he's just exactly. Is just a musclehead, dude. But anyway, they try to extort all this money from Tony Shalhoub, and it's so fucking funny, dude.
All right.
Check it out. Number 3, Moana. Don't hate on Moana right now.
Stop. I love.
He's in it.
I love Moana. I love Moana.
He's in it.
I know he's in. He's a big part in it. I don't know. I mean, it'd be tough for me to like put this on a list because it's just his voice, you know, and his faces.
Number 3, Moana.
Okay, whatever.
As The Rock is Maui. Number 2, your favorite, The Rundown.
Okay, yeah.
It's not the best. It's the second best.
Okay,
But it's great. Okay, so The Rundown. If you guys have not seen it, you need to check it out. Him and Steve Stifler.
Yeah,
Sean William Scott. Yeah.
Got a little thunder
And a little light.
and a little lightning.
Bow.
The part,
knocks his bitch ass out.
The part in that, there's a couple parts in that. When he dives from the building into the other building and he takes out the pillar with his arm.
Yeah. Dude, whenever wrestlers are in movies, they do like wrestling shit.
Yeah.
And like that, you know, he just did the clothesline to the fucking building and like leveled the shit.
And what else in that movie?
The whip?
In the beginning?
What about the whip scene though?
Yeah, the whip scene.
Okay, but go ahead. What's in the beginning?
Oh, in the beginning, in the club scene.
Oh yeah,
that whole club scene.
Like, I need the ring, bro. He's like trying to be all chill.
He goes,
like,
on the low.
On the low?
On the low. Slide to me real quick. On the low. You want to see? And the guy, on the low, throws the champagne in his face. And then the next scene is him on the phone.
Big mistake.
The next scene, it's he's on the phone. He's like, we got a real shot of making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. And he goes back in,
I got to do it, man.
Love it.
Bow. Yeah.
That club scene, because they do the stats. They do like the freeze frame.
Oh, that's sick, right?
And they do the stats on the players.
Yeah. 3-time Pro Bowler, like all that shit. Yeah, it's sick, bro.
Yeah.
He beats their ass.
Yeah.
And then, Sean William Scott.
And it has,
I love Sean William Scott.
what's her name? What's the woman in that? She's big.
I don't know who that is.
She was in, it's not.
Is
Zoe Saldana.
Is she in I Am Legend?
I don't know. No, look it up real quick. She was in Clerks 2. She's big though. She's big. That movie was like way too small for her. To be like, I mean, because The Rock is huge too, but like he does everything.
But this is 03. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of his first movies. Her name's Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
I don't know. I knew it.
I knew who she was.
Rosario
but
Dawson. Yeah, she's in it, and Christopher Walken's in that shit.
Yeah, he is.
As the bad guy.
Yeah, he is.
Love
Dude,
it.
are you serious?
So good.
Sick. So sick.
I think
You're
I have
talking
that
to
shit
me
on-
all wrong here, guy.
I think I have that on. Is that where that line is from?
No.
No,
it's not.
What is that from?
It's from Joe Dirt.
Oh yeah,
When he's
Joe
like
Dirt.
in front,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like reliving his mobster days, and he's looking in front of the mirror. You're
Dude.
talking to me all wrong here, guy.
I have that. I had that movie on DVD.
Joe Dirt?
No. The Rundown.
Oh, okay.
And China used to just make so much fun of me. Like, why do you? Because I would watch it. It would be like, it was my go-to for years.
You know how many times I've seen The Rundown?
I don't know. Yeah, that many times. Yeah.
50 billion, bro.
Yeah.
I can't stop with these spirit fingers.
Yeah.
That's how many times I've seen it.
Well, because it's such a watchable movie.
It's a watchable movie.
It's
It doesn't have
such
to be
a
a great
watchable
movie. It's a
movie.
watchable movie.
It's so
1,000 times.
All right.
Which brings me to the best Dwayne The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, Johnson's movie, Walking Tall.
Okay.
Came out around the same time.
I wouldn't.
It's
put
essentially
that
The
number
Rundown.
one.
It's essentially The Rundown.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but I wouldn't put it at number one. Who's the girl in that? She's fly as hell too.
Oh, yeah,
Who is
she's
that?
bad,
Who is
dude.
it? She's someone.
I don't know.
I don't know that I would put that at number one.
Who's the bad dude?
He's a character actor. He's in like everything.
He's in everything.
He's in he was in Field of Dreams. I don't know why that's what I thought of, but he's in it.
His name is Michael Bowen. No, it's not.
No, he's not even in Field of Dreams. I don't even know why I said that. He might be.
Dude, Johnny Knoxville's in that movie. First of all, I forgot about that. Come on, man.
That might take it out of number one right there.
Okay, come on. What, Johnny Knoxville? Are you serious?
Yeah. Who's the girl though? Who's the girl?
The girl is Ashley Scott. And the guy's name is Neil McDonough.
Yeah.
Ashley Scott has
What did she
been
do?
in-
What'd she do?
Let's see.
Was she in SWAT?
Dude, SWAT's a great movie. I don't care.
If she was in SWAT, that's super weird that I know
She is
that.
not in SWAT.
Damn it. Okay.
But she was in Just Friends. She's not the main person. Oh, she is in SWAT.
Ah! She's the girlfriend in SWAT!
Yeah.
Dude.
Lauren SWAT. Dude, that movie's good. Colin Farrell.
She's Colin Farrell's girlfriend that leaves.
Okay.
Why do I know that, bro?
That's weird.
Apparently
Because she's not in that movie for more than 5 minutes.
No, she's only
not
in
even
like
5 minutes.
one
2
scene.
minutes. It's if that.
Why did I get that reference?
Dude, I don't know. You're
It's so
sick.
stupid.
Though. You're sick though. She's also in.
good.
She's in not a lot of other.
She did a
things.
TV show. I think she did Birds of Prey or something.
Maybe, man, but like she's not huge. You know
I think
what
she
mean?
did a CW TV show called Birds of Prey.
Walking Tall is sick because that casino fight scene. It's,
the casino fight.
essentially the
It's
football scene in the
yeah.
club. You know what I mean? Except for The Rock goes hard, and then dude, he grabs that fucking 2x4 or whatever and throws it through the window.
It's a 4x4
or 4x4, and then he comes back and picks it up, and like that's his sheriff weapon.
Yeah,
Instead of a gun, you just got that shit, and like he just carries a stick around.
Yeah, I mean I like
Dude,
it,
and it has the dude from Holes, Cleo Thomas.
I don't know.
Zero from Holes.
I don't know. They were calling it number 1. Okay,
It's the best Rock movie. Dude, I got this is a fact.
You
can't question it.
There's some problems. There's problems with your list,
It's
bro.
a fact. It's a factorial list.
I'm telling you, there's problems with your
You're
list.
a piece of garbage. It's a factorial list. It's not my list. It's the list.
Did you get off Reddit?
No, it's the list.
No.
It's his list.
I'm telling you, it's not his list. It's 100% not his list.
Should I do worst or honorable mentions for best next?
Listen, there's some issues with your list.
Okay.
Before we even hear anything else, there's some issues with your list.
I don't care. It's not my list, Sean.
Whose list is it?
The world's.
It's your list that you made up.
God,
while you're driving over here.
Listen.
And you narrated it. No, what is it called? Dictated. You dictated it into Siri. It's your list. Here's the problem with your list.
It's a factual list.
Here's the problem with your list.
I can't see you clearly.
Where's Gridiron Gang, man?
It's an honorable mention.
Is it?
Yes. Okay, so since you brought that up, we'll do honorable mentions next.
It should have been on the list.
Gridiron Gang, number 1. I like that movie. It's good. It's very entertaining.
It belongs on the list.
The Scorpion King, number 2.
Wait, Scorpion King 2?
No, the Scorpion King is number 2 on the honorable mentions list. Sorry. Scorpion King. Don't do that. I don't care. Central Intelligence. Him and Kevin Hart.
I actually didn't see it.
It's not great, but it's funny. It's kind of funny.
It sets up that whole like
The Rock wears a fanny pack.
The Rock and Kevin Hart bromance thing that's been going on for like a year. Mm-hmm. So for that alone, it'd probably be worth watching. I haven't seen it.
It's worth seeing.
Yeah, for sure. I just
The Rock is like a big nerd,
haven't seen it.
And Kevin Hart was like the cool kid in high school.
Yeah.
And then like turns out The Rock is a CIA agent.
Okay.
And the last one, Reno 911, the movie.
I didn't see it.
The Rock is in it. And he is a 30-second character. And he dies from a hand grenade explosion. It's pretty sick. The worst Rock movies, number 5.
Okay.
The Mummy Returns. Scorpion King was good. If you can think back, Scorpion King was the one with him and the dude, John Coffey from the Green Mile. Michael Clark Duncan. And like it's like real stuff and like he's just fighting.
I understand what you're saying, but well, maybe I don't.
This is not my list. I don't know what they're going off of, Sean.
Stop
I don't know what The Rock is going off of.
It's 100% your list.
This is his. Maybe it's his experience on set. Who knows?
What I need to understand.
Maybe it's what he thinks quality of film.
Stop saying it's not your list.
It's his list.
It's hard to have this conversation with you when you keep saying it's not your list. When I know for a fact it's your list. Here's the thing. I would like this explained, please.
This is his list.
I would like you to explain this, please.
Okay, explain what? Why The Mummy Returns is trash?
Are you saying the movie The Mummy Returns is trash? Or
I'm saying his role in it.
Him in the movie is trash.
The movie / his role in it, both of them.
The movie's not trash.
Okay, The Mummy Returns is trash.
The Mummy Returns is not trash.
Okay, I guess for this one, honestly, it's his role in it because it's the CGI scorpion that he is, and it's terrible.
That's terrible.
Okay.
His opening
but
scene
then that's
is
why
the
I said
shit,
that's why I said Scorpion King is good, though, because
his
like
opening,
it's just him.
But his opening scene...
What is the opening scene?
In The Mummy Returns? It's him, not CGI. It just shows him...
And that's what the Scorpion King
movie is. It's in like the montage.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like it's cool. But like him as a CGI scorpion is terrible.
Well, yeah, that's just dumb. But the movie's not bad.
It's Brendan Fraser. It's not the worst.
The movie's not bad.
That's why it's number 5. It's not the worst.
Okay.
Number 4, Fast 5.
Stop.
Number 3,
Stop.
Fast and Furious 6.
Stop.
Number 2,
Stop.
Furious 7. Number 1, Fate of the Furious.
I see what we're doing. So this is all just a big setup to troll me. Okay, I see what we're doing here.
Dude, Fast and Furious sucks so bad since he's been in it.
Everything that you say is just wrong.
Dude, you're a psychopath.
One, you haven't even seen them, have you?
Dude, they're so bad.
You haven't even seen them.
They freeze that fucking train cart and pow, hit it with a hammer, and they can drive off with it.
You don't even know which movie that is. Which one is that?
6,
Wrong.
7,
4.
God damn it,
Before he's even in. He's not even in that one.
Okay, what about the one where, I don't know, they steal that safe in
one?
Brazil?
That was 5.
Okay, yeah, it sucks.
It's fucking amazing.
It sucks.
Everyone loves 5. Everyone. People that don't even like the franchise
Watch
love 5.
Watch. Okay, you know the scene where they're driving down the highway,
Yeah.
and like this isn't anything. Like I'm not talking shit.
You
by
said
this. I'm not talking
the
shit.
one where they're driving down the
With
highway.
the safe, where they're pulling the safe.
Mm-hmm.
This,
Yeah.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying this is movies. So
I mean, you are talking shit, but
I am. But I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm just talking about movie magic.
okay.
So what cars are they driving in that movie?
Chargers.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're driving Volkswagen Jettas.
No, they're not.
Go down, slow it down, freeze frame it. They're driving Volkswagen Jettas. It's pretty crazy.
They're not.
I swear to God, you'll see a Volkswagen logo on all those cars. Whenever they're doing the actual stunt work, yes. They're not wrecking those Chargers. They're wrecking Jettas for some reason. I don't know why. Sean. We'll look it up after this fucking podcast.
I don't think you're right on that. They're Chargers.
They're Jettas. I did not look
Okay.
this up. I did not discover this. It was shown to me, and it's real. I saw it not on the internet. I saw it on the DVD.
Okay.
It's real. They're driving Jettas. I don't know. It's just
Well,
something.
not the whole time. Like maybe for certain things.
For like scenes of that. They're
Okay.
driving Jettas. It's weird. I don't know. It's just out there. That movie sucks. Okay, so if you guys are just now tuning in, Fast and Furious with The Rock sucks. However, The Rock does not suck. He's not the reason it sucks. It just sucks.
No, it doesn't suck. In fact, dude, they're doing a fucking spin-off with him. That's how good his character is in those movies. They're doing a spin-off with him.
You know what I'd rather watch than Hobbs? Calvin and Hobbs. If they did a Calvin and Hobbs movie, I'd be all over that shit. Imagine like a Tigger lookalike, like and a little kid just hanging out. Tell me you wouldn't watch it.
This is not.
Tell me you wouldn't watch Calvin and Hobbs the movie.
I would watch it.
Exactly.
But you're just trolling, dude. Like, I can't even take you seriously. This is all just a setup to piss me off.
Did you see Will Smith's Genie?
Yeah. That's your Aladdin pick. You're real
Aladdin's
excited
gonna
about
be great.
that.
I'm not mad about it because
Bullshit.
The internet's mad about it, but that's what I expected.
Everyone's
What did you
mad
expect?
about
What
it.
did you expect?
Everyone's mad
What did you
about it.
expect?
I don't know
What
I
did they
expected.
expect? A blue fucking Will Smith, man.
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't expect that.
I swear, like it's weird. I guess it's weird. From talking to some people,
I expect. Okay, truthfully,
some people expected him just to be a genie, just Will Smith, normal skin tone, just genie. But I was like, I expected him to be blue.
No, I expected. Well, yeah, he would have to be blue.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
I expected
More CGI.
Yeah, like
I see what you're saying. But not just him as a person,
like Thanos in Avengers.
Where it's like I kind of expected that.
Where it's like, okay, yeah, I can see
Josh Brolin's facial
features. I can see the Josh
yes.
Brolin in the cheekbones.
Yes,
but like that's just like a character.
Yeah.
This is just a blue Will Smith.
Yeah.
With the high with the top knot.
Yeah.
Like it's
so sick, bro. I don't want to
sick.
hear it. Okay. It's so sick, dude. And oh my God, he's got the nipples and everything. Like, dude, it's gonna be so good. The reason I said that is because a big meme on the internet is, how do you make this better? No nipples. Is what they're saying. Because they ruined the bat suit. But no, dude, it's really good. It's gonna be really good. Someone trolling us?
Maybe a little bit. Are we in prison? No, we're not in prison. I don't know. Like, we have to paint this.
They give us
paint this fucking wall.
We're gonna paint the wall,
bro. We're gonna paint the wall.
You think this guy could last 12 seconds in prison? Look at this guy. See that beautiful face over there?
I'm soft.
You see that beautiful face and that well-trimmed facial hair? Come on, man. No, he can't last in prison.
Yeah, I can't last in prison. It's not prison. I'm sorry. It looks super sketch. We're going to paint the wall and make it look nice.
You
God
fucking
bless.
assholes, man.
These guys are ruthless, man. Hi, thanks for checking us out all the way. All the same. Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, donate and we'll get some paint.
Those of you who are listening, they want to donate. We have paint. We just haven't done it yet. Dude, shut up. No, just keep talking. We're bored. What's up?
It's all good.
You didn't hurt our feelings, man.
Good.
Come on.
Be as harsh as you want to be. We deserve it.
Man, we're having fun.
Hey, on your honorable mention for the Rock movies, you missed the other guys. That should be on honorable mentions.
No.
Yes.
No, I skipped it on purpose.
Dude.
Not because I hate it. I was just like, no, it's not there.
Dude, his his character in that, it should be an honorable. It's like literally set up to be an honorable mention because he's not a main character.
He sucks.
I don't.
Fast and Furious sucks.
I don't know what you're doing, bro. I'm not talking about Fast and Furious.
You're full of unpopular opinions.
I'm not talking about Fast and the Furious. Dude, stop. I'm not alone with the Fast and the Furious. Okay, you want to do The Rock?
You're alone in life.
You want to do the Rock worst movie? G.I. Joe Retaliation. That would be in the worst movies ever.
I didn't see it, so I couldn't throw it on the list.
Also, you didn't...
I mean, he didn't see it, so you couldn't throw it on the list.
You didn't put...
I didn't put...
You didn't put Jumanji. Jumanji should have at least made honorable mention. Jumanji's the shit.
The Robin Williams Jumanji is so tight.
It is. Did you see the one with The Rock?
Didn't see it. Jack Black tries too hard now.
I know he tries too hard, but
Do you feel that way too?
Yeah,
He tries really hard.
He
now.
always has though. Cheyenne can't watch him at all. But in this movie,
School of Rock.
I love School of Rock.
It's one of the greatest.
I love School of Rock. But in Jumanji, it works though. Because do you know how it plays out?
I know that they are not like little kids and like they get a video game.
But but do you know who Jack Black is playing in Jumanji? Is what
girl?
I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
A teenage, super vain girl.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, I got you.
It's perfect.
I got you.
I agree he's over the top, but for that, it's perfect.
Dude, you know something? You're not hardcore. Unless you live hardcore. But the legend of the Rent was way hardcore.
Okay.
Lawrence is good at piano. He shall be rocking in my show. Da, da, da. I love School of Rock.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
But he tries
100%.
he tries too hard a lot.
Yeah, always.
Like Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny, not funny.
I didn't even see it. I have a funny story about that though. When that movie was out in theaters.
Yeah.
Jack Black had another movie in theaters at the time.
Yeah. Be Kind, Rewind.
No. It was called... No, he didn't. He had another movie in theaters at the time. And I'm hanging out with a guy that was like my age. Like we went to eat lunch. We're eating lunch or
and
something.
Saw a movie together.
No, we didn't see a movie together. We're just talking. We were just talking. And he said something like, blah, blah, blah. I might go to the movies later. Oh, yeah, because that Jack Black movie came out. I want to see that.
And you were like, School of Rock.
And
he was like, nah.
And I went, oh, yeah, The Holiday? Because that was the other Jack Black movie out. And he looked at me, he gave me the jersey. He was like, no, like the Tenacious D one. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm more excited about the chick flick movie.
Because that movie sucks.
Yeah, it was terrible. And The Holiday.
Have you seen Be Kind, Rewind?
Not bad for chick flicks.
With Mos Def?
No, I didn't watch that.
It's good.
I didn't watch it. I stayed away from that.
They recreate movies.
It's not good.
They like wipe all the movies at Blockbuster.
I know.
At their local place. Not Blockbuster, but
I know
their local shop.
I know the premise of it.
You have no idea what it is.
Okay. I know what it is. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, okay.
So you're wrong about the Rock movies.
Dude, I'm right about everything. You want to know what else I'm right about?
Tell me.
It might be unpopular.
Okay.
And it's going to sound really bad, but I have reasons.
Okay.
Just because you sign your name on a line and you salute the flag and you say, I want to be in the military, does not make you a hero.
Whoa.
Do you know anyone in the military?
Presently? Yeah. No.
Do you know anyone who has been in the military?
Of course.
Are they all heroes?
Dude, you're to make this shit serious.
Are they all heroes? I'm asking. Like,
I don't know.
How do you feel about
so
people?
So what are you saying? You're saying that just because you go into the military, you're not a hero? You're not automatically a hero if you go into the military?
Not automatically. It depends on why you go in.
Okay.
It depends on reason and purpose. If you go in because you care about people and you care about your country and like you just go in like humbly,
yeah,
you're a hero.
Okay.
If you go in because you want to check, kind of, you're not really a hero.
You're just a piece of shit.
You're kind of
a piece of shit.
Kind of a piece of shit. I mean, the only reason I say this is because, like, honestly, this is like a thing. Like, this is like a new thing.
Okay.
A lot of people are joining the military.
Right now? Really?
I mean, to get a quick check. I'm saying, like, the majority, not a lot of people are joining the military, blanket statement. I'm saying the majority of people that join the military now are doing it to get money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to get income that otherwise they could not get, and not because like they're not doing it necessarily for what I think are the right reasons.
Interesting.
Because I could never join the military. I'm not built for that.
I don't believe I am either. I considered it. I
Really?
thought about it a lot.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Dude, I was
I mean, I'm just from talking to you about your past and
lot.
stuff like that, like I can see why maybe like that was like on your mind.
I was just lost.
Yeah,
man.
and that's what I'm saying. Like I just from talking to you about like stuff
when I was like 18, 19.
Yeah, I hear you.
18, 19. Yeah, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
I was so lost, and I was like, I mean, if you could see my browser history when I was like 18, 19, 20, it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because when I say I seriously considered it, I mean it. I mean, I seriously considered it. Like I looked at all the different branches. I talked to people. You'd
be in the Navy.
But you know what else I looked at?
You'd be a sailor.
You know what else I looked at?
What?
Real seriously?
Doing plays.
Moving to Colorado and becoming a whitewater rafting guide.
How did that even seem like a feasible career opportunity for you?
Dude, when I say that's
Hey, little Sean, what do you want to do with your life? I want to guide people down the Colorado River.
I say Colorado, honestly, I may have made that part. I'm trying to
You would have settled for Missouri.
I think I was looking at Colorado. I think I was focused on
They
Colorado.
wouldn't have had you.
No, dude, I'm serious. I was seriously looking at becoming a whitewater rafting guide. I want to be a whitewater guide. I looked at the military. I was looking everywhere because I was just so lost.
Yeah.
I was so lost.
Yeah.
Like I was just looking.
I got you.
Know what I mean?
I got you.
But yeah, I very seriously consider the I'm glad I did, because I'm not military. Like that's not me. I would not do
I think
well
the
with
average
that.
person that joins the military is not built for like combat. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think anyone.
I think if you go to the military though, you should
yeah.
be ready for that shit though. Like that's like what it is, right?
Well, I mean, they get you ready for it, but
Do they? Like, can they get
Yes.
can they get you ready for combat if you're not already there?
I don't know, man.
Hey,
I don't know,
you got to go and you got to go to the desert.
dude.
And you're gonna have to kill people.
So I'm.
Why does it seem like fighting always takes place in the desert? Maybe just in my lifetime.
One of my buddies. He went in the Marines.
Yeah, that's sick. That's intense.
He went in the Marines, and like he was like my dude. He was like my best friend growing up from like I don't know, 5th grade through sophomore year in high school, and then like things got kind of weird, but we were still really close. But he went into the Marines, and he didn't just do like Marine stuff. Like I don't know everything that he did.
I can't tell you.
Correct.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe now I don't know. Like
Yeah.
we haven't talked in a while. He did message me happy birthday, so
There
that
you
was
go.
cool. But we haven't talked in years. But no, dude. Like I got a random phone call from the FBI
About him?
Yeah, like
making
they
sure
were
he's
doing a
not sketchy.
background
Yeah.
check, and I talked to like our other friends.
You should have ruined it for me.
I only got a phone call, but a lot of our friends, they like showed up at their door.
Yeah.
Just like FBI officers showed up. And there was a picture for a long time, like he was holding the door open for Obama. Like
That's
shit like
sick.
like shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's sick,
Like
yeah.
he didn't just do basic stuff. But I talked to him when he got back. I talked to him when he was at home at one point in time, and he was talking about basic training, and he was talking about just how insane it was.
Yeah.
He was talking about like by the end, like yeah, they were ready for
Yeah.
combat. You
I got
know what I mean?
I got an uncle who was a Marine. He said it was insane.
Like
They get like tear gas and all that shit.
dude, he was saying he said something like, he told me a story, and I'll probably mess it up, but he was saying at one point in time, like shit got crazy, but it was like by the end, it was kind of like the end, and they're camping and shit. But like something, he did something, said something happened, and he said his whoever, like I'm not even gonna try and say the correct things. The person above
His
him,
colonel, lieutenant corporal,
dude, I'm not
brigadier
even gonna do
general.
it. Dude, people are
Yeah.
cringing if they're
Yeah.
listening to this right now. But he said someone he like put him in like a choke, like he was like slammed him against a wall and was holding him by his throat.
Called him a commie.
And he said, but he said he was just like, he was laughing because this is my buddy talking. He's being choked, got slammed against a wall, but he's laughing because he's like, fuck you. Like, this doesn't hurt. You're not going to hurt me. Like, they're past that. Like, if it would have been day one, he would have been like devastated, but he's not. He's like, dude, you've put us through everything. Now you're going to try and like slam me against a wall. Like, this is a thing. I'm laughing. And he was literally laughing.
Yeah.
And he said the guy like choking him, he started laughing because he's like, because he knows. And because they're not normal human beings at that point.
Yeah.
They're fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like, and they are ready to go and they're ready to go kill someone.
My uncle is insane.
Yeah.
Like, he really is. He's insane. Like, long before the military, he was insane. But then he joined the Marines, and he's insane.
Yeah.
He talks about basic training, and like they did this thing where wherever he was at doing it, there were other like branches doing basic training there too.
Yeah.
They had like a basic training games type thing, like where they compete against each other in like weird events. And one of them was like the little on a balance beam with like little things. He talks about all the Marines took their dog tags and like ran them through their nose, put them in their mouth, and like fucked them up and like ran them through their nose and through their mouth.
What?
And like clipped them. And so like they had their dog tags hanging out of their mouth and out of their nose.
What? Why?
Yeah,
just
because
to
they're
do
insane.
it?
To like, I mean, like, would that not scare the shit out of you?
Yeah, it would.
It worked, apparently.
It worked.
You know what I mean? He talks about that and like insane. I guess I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm not giving you that military discount unless your boots are on the ground. Okay. If you were stationed in Evansville, Indiana, and you were at the armory doing charity for the Salvation Army, you're not getting a military discount. Okay.
That's right. This started with an unpopular opinion.
I'm telling you, you're not getting a military discount. I'm not giving it to you. Is that fair?
I think I might agree with you on this one.
If you're in the reserves,
yeah,
you're not getting shit from me.
Well,
okay, I could do that.
That's not fair because they go do stuff like
what? Tell me.
They go however many times.
Ask a reserve what he does. He says, I go to the armory once a month for the weekend.
Yeah,
and I get paid to do it.
All right.
And if someone ever bombs America, I might have to do something. Who's gonna bomb them? No one.
All right, so we're just not calling them heroes just because
you're joining. Just because, no, man. Just like a cop's not a hero.
Right.
Just because, like, if you have the wrong intentions, you're not a hero.
All right, I'm. Okay,
you know what I mean?
that.
Some people just want this job, man. Some people just want to check.
So I've a funny story about my buddy.
No, you don't.
Yeah, he went through the Marine just to illustrate how like they're not normal human beings on the other side of this. It's a quick story, kind of funny. So he graduated or whatever happens at the end of basic training. And like, now you're a Marine, whatever. Yeah. His family's there, whatever. And he's done. And he was in Southern California. He's from like Sacramento, but he's in Southern California. His whole family's down there. Everyone's down in Southern California. And he's like done. And they go to Disneyland because they're there. And he's like, fresh out, right? Like just like a day out or whatever. And they're standing. He told me the story. They're standing in line at Disneyland. And he said there was a guy. So he told me this whole thing about how like basically once, because it's just in their head, anyone who's not in the military, like fuck them. Anyone who's not in the Marines, fuck you. And then, but if you're not even in the military at all,
Semper Fi, bruh.
Fuck you twice. Like they don't like just you're immediately you're immediately a piece of shit. So he said he's standing in line at Disneyland and he's with his family. And he said there's a guy behind him approximately his same age. So he'd be like, 18, 19, somewhere in there, 20, something like that. And he said it's like this skinny kid and he had a dog collar on. He's like kind of dressed like goth and he was wearing like a dog collar. This is my buddy. He said he was sitting there like with his arms crossed and he just kept looking at this guy and it just pissed him off. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing with the dog collar? It just made him mad and he just kept looking at it and he couldn't stop thinking about it or looking at it. He just kept looking at him and looking at him. And finally, he looks at him and he points in his face and he goes, "That's not cool." He points at he goes, hey, that's not cool.
That dog collar, not cool.
And that was it. And then he could kind of like function now that he did that. What's up, bitches?
Nothing.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, nothing. We're just talking shit. Welcome.
You showed up a little late.
What is that? Pink book? Pink book. So anyway, but just again to illustrate.
Snapped on him.
Yeah, just snapped on him. But just to illustrate, like, you're not normal. Like, you're not normal.
Not at that point.
You're normal. All right, so like, I don't know how unpopular that is. I tend to just agree with you.
Okay, well, I'm cool with that.
I tend to just agree with you.
Easy enough. Easy enough.
All right, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. Typically we do a drunk tale. I've done one. Tanner's done one. We don't have a guest tonight, so we're gonna do a drunk tale ish. Combined drunk tale.
We were both involved.
Of when we were both drunk.
We were both drunk.
Yeah. So nothing too crazy, but a combined. I don't even know what that means.
Homeboy on the right could get it. Hey,
that's
you.
Is that me on
That's
the
you.
right?
You're on the right. Look at the screen.
Yeah. All right.
Homeboy on the right could get it. Hey.
Hey. So we're gonna do a joint drunk tale of you and me.
Yeah. Set the stage.
All right. So this was what? A little over a year ago.
2018.
January 2018.
20-something of 2018.
We go to Vegas.
We go to Vegas.
And spoiler alert, we have the best time.
Not possible in Vegas.
The best
you can't
of
have
times.
a good time in Vegas.
The best of times.
How can you have a good time in Vegas? There's
we
nothing
had
to do there.
the best of times.
It was so good.
So we go to Vegas for work, actually. Work. I mean, we didn't work, but work paid for the trip.
Yeah, we did some work.
And so let's see. We got in. We hung out that first night. I lost hundreds of dollars immediately.
Really quick.
I lost $200 in like 5 minutes. Just gone. The funny thing was,
I got scared for the whole trip. Like at that moment, whenever we went to that table and you did like the Mississippi poker, whatever it was, Mississippi stud, whatever you played,
so stupid,
and you lost all that money, I was like, oh my god, this is how it's gonna be. Sean's gonna ruin this trip. He's gonna be so mad.
The funny thing is that it was like intentional, and it just backfired.
Yeah,
because it was like, here's what we're getting. Because like you're going, like you hadn't been to Vegas before.
Nope. Well, not since I was an adult.
Not right. Yeah. Not as an adult. You hadn't gambled in Vegas before. It was like, and like we were friends, but we were not friends like we are now. Like we weren't that close.
We're definitely getting to know each other a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't know each other that well. Like, and it was like, wow, what are we? And so that was kind of like my plan was like, we're gonna go, we're gonna get a drink. I'm going to gamble and just kind of like loosen everything up a little bit. I'm gonna gamble a little bit. No. It didn't go that way. 100 gone.
Like that.
Okay.
Instantaneous.
It didn't work like I wanted to.
Beautiful.
Let's try it again. 100 again. Gone. Immediately. Gone.
Good.
I'm down 200. You're nervous. I'm upset. It's not good.
I lost $8 on this drink right here.
So that wasn't a great start. Did we play poker that first night?
We played poker the first night.
We did, and it
at MGM we played poker.
It just went okay.
It went okay.
It went all right.
I think we hardly lost anything.
Yeah, it was just like whatever.
And kind of a wash.
And then
we took it easy.
We slept in the next day.
Yep.
We did our one work obligation
at like 11:30.
At like 11:30, and
done by noon.
And they gave us lunch. Yeah, we're done by noon. They gave us lunch, and then they gave us free drinks.
Oh man,
just one. But it was like a triple.
That's how the story starts.
And that's where it begins. That was 1 o'clock. We figured it out.
1 o'clock.
It was 1 o'clock. They were serving drinks at our work thing at the convention center, wherever it was.
Shit. How much are these? Free 99.
Free, of course.
Boom.
And we said, excellent, thank you. And that guy gave me like an extra pour, like with a wink. And I was like, right on.
Tip.
Yeah. And then, that's where it started. So we had those drinks. And then we went back to our room.
Before we even did that, we had another drink in the lobby of that hotel.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah, so we had that drink, and then we had another drink there. And then we went back to our room, changed quick out of like work attire. And then we hit the strip. But before we hit the strip, We loaded
in our
up
hotel,
on those Fat Tuesday,
which was MGM.
It was at the MGM. We're sent to MGM, and we got those giant Fat Tuesday drinks with the extra
Slushy drinks, man.
The slushy drinks with the extra
Do
shot.
you want an extra shot of tequila or
Yes.
extra double shot of tequila for $1?
No, it wasn't even tequila. It was
whatever.
It was no, it was
Everclear.
Everclear.
It was Everclear.
It was Everclear.
Yeah, it was grain alcohol for sure.
Yeah, it was grain alcohol. It was, it was an extra shot
You're
of
right.
Everclear.
You're right. For $1.
Yeah. Do you want that? Yeah. Put it in. Put
That's
it
the
in.
cheapest
Just
thing
give me
in
the thing.
Vegas. Yeah.
Just give me the thing. And we just hit the strip and like we're on the strip at like 2 p.m. Just walking the strip,
having a blast,
checking shit
Dude,
out.
We saw Optimus
drinking.
Prime.
We saw Optimus Prime. We saw Iron Man.
We saw
the
Iron Man,
giant
yeah.
Iron Man in the Hulk Crusher suit.
Crazy shit, dude.
Just looking at the craziest people, snakes and shit.
Sick.
Everyone's naked. Or mostly naked.
There's a Fat Tuesday every 2 blocks.
Yeah, it's about 200 yards.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, so right around the time we were running out, we just hit the refill,
and it's less expensive than the first drink because you keep your cup.
Yep, keep the cup. Here, just refill this. We got 3, right? We ended up with 3
Fat
total.
Tuesdays, yeah.
3 Fat Tuesdays,
which is really like 8 drinks, 9 drinks.
Yeah, and then somewhere around 5 or 6 o'clock, we ended up at a poker tournament.
Where did we go? Caesar's Palace?
It was no. It was we went to the Bellagio just to check shit out.
Yeah,
but we didn't play there. We played across the street at Bally's. It was at Bally's.
Okay, yeah.
We went to Bally's and it was just they have a super small poker room. It was a tiny tournament. It was just like 2 tables or 3 tables.
You did well.
I did well. Yeah, I finished
right out of the money.
Right out of the money. Yeah,
1 spot out of the money. Literally
1 spot out of the money. But we did that, and while we were there. I was drinking free drinks, and I was taking advantage.
You were
of
in that
shit.
tournament for like an hour and a half longer than I was.
Yep.
And like I went back to the room and like I did some stuff. Like I had to calm down because we were already drunk. Like while you're playing, if you haven't been to Vegas, don't pay for drinks. Just sit down somewhere at like a machine and get all the free drinks.
Just start playing. Yeah, and
$1 drink. Sorry, tip her $1 and you'll get all the drinks you want.
And pro tip, you know this because I've told you this, but pro tip. Order, if you're in Vegas, order specific.
Yeah.
Because legally they have to bring you what you order or offer you
the next best.
A replacement. Yeah. So you would not say, give me a vodka Red Bull.
You say Grey Goose.
Give me a Grey Goose and Red Bull.
Yeah.
And they would say, we don't have Grey Goose.
You say Ciroc. Whatever you want. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Give me a Ciroc and Red Bull.
I like
and they
Sky
would say,
vodka.
We don't have it.
Okay.
We have Sky or we have whatever. But if you just say, give me a vodka Red Bull, they will bring you well vodka every time. So smart. You start at the top and then work your way down.
Yep.
But order specific, pro tip. Anyway, so we play in that tournament. You go back to the room. We meet up after. We eat In-N-Out?
Yes. On the strip, we met up wasted.
Yeah, just
like
wasted.
Literally 2 hours separated.
I'm calling you, and I'm like, bro, where are you?
On the fucking strip, bro. You know how hard that was? Hard.
It was really hard.
That was tough.
What do you see? Fucking lights.
People.
Lights and people.
Fucking, I don't know, a homeless guy.
Do you see a dude dressed up like Superman?
Yeah, me too. Oh, we're right by each other. No, we're not.
No. There's 10 of them.
We're 50,000 feet away.
Yep.
So far away.
And so then we went to In-N-Out. Quick.
Changed my life. I'd never been.
You hadn't been. And In-N-Out was a staple for me.
Yeah.
From California. You hadn't been. We went. It didn't disappoint, right?
It was great.
Being drunk helped. But you loved it.
Yes.
Where did we go from there? Did we go straight to the Aria after that?
We walked right under the Ferris wheel.
Okay, yeah.
And then we caught an Uber to downtown.
Oh, yeah. We went to Fremont Street.
Yep.
You're right.
And we walked underneath the lights, and I sang Linkin Park.
That's when you sang Linkin Park.
And you recorded it. And I have it all above.
Yeah, I still have that.
I was going ham, and I was wasted. And I saw a nun.
With the
and to be
with
fair,
the T's out.
A Vegas nun.
She had the T's out.
Yes, it's not like a nun at Catholic school. This lady had holes where her breastises were. Mm-hmm. Holes, like big holes to fit her breastises.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And people were like, "Oh, I want a picture with that." I didn't get a picture, but I saw people doing it.
Yeah. I had actually never been. I've been to Vegas plenty of times. I'd actually never been to Fremont Street, so that was a trip. And you lost your shit.
Yeah.
When Linkin Park was playing, it was fun for
And
me.
people like zip lining over me. And
yeah,
like,
there's
oh
zip
my
line.
God. I remember like standing there with my arms out, spinning. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
We have the pictures. I have the pictures. And then we went. So we walked around some of the casinos in there.
Famous ones.
Did we end up playing somewhere
We
down
did
there?
not play down there.
Okay,
We did not.
And
They
then
were packed.
Yeah, they were busy. And then that's when we went to the Aria, right?
Yep. We called an Uber straight to the Aria.
We caught a cab to the Aria, and
that was the dude who was security at the Mandalay Bay whenever the dude did the shooting.
Yep.
And he told us some interesting stuff. And then we pulled up at the Aria. So Aria, if you guys have ever been to Vegas or haven't been in a while, it's a newer-ish, past 10 years casino. Really nice. It's got to be one of the more expensive ones there.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
that's what I hear. It's off the strip.
It's off the strip.
And it is sick, bro. First of all, dude, you remember pulling up to that place? It was
It's
insane,
impressive.
dude. It's super impressive.
It's impressive.
It's beautiful. And you walk in, you're like, oh, yeah. Oh,
This
yeah.
is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big deal.
Like, yeah, these people have money.
I don't know what's going on here, but it's a big deal.
I want to go so bad.
And then we went, we spent $20 on basic ass drinks while we were
One
waiting.
drink each.
One drink each, $20. Red Bull and vodka.
A piece.
Vodka Red Bull, $18. And a Jack and Coke, $18. Insane.
While we were waiting to lose $300.
Yeah. I did, in fact, lose $300.
I got out when I saw you lose.
Dude,
I was like, I'm out.
I think I lost
You lost
$400.
You lost. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
because I bought him for $300
Yep, and then won.
lost, and then I lost another $100.
Real quick. It was rough.
You did okay.
I stayed even, I think, but like
that was easily the most brutal poker experience of my life. I think
those guys were pretty legit.
The thing is, I would love to do it again,
Mm-hmm.
like exactly the same, only take my nerves out of it, and I think it would be a different world. Like I've replayed because it was only a few hands, and I replay them a bunch of times, and it's
what happened? Yeah.
Well, one, I mean, it's what time is it at this point?
At this point, we had plenty of time to go, but it was midnight at this point.
Yeah, 11, like
And
10,
night,
11.
Yeah, night was nowhere near over. But I know it was still
and
early.
we've
for
been
us.
drinking since 1 p.m.
Like, it was late.
There was
and
that
we were
going
drunk,
on,
but it was still early for us in the night.
right? But yeah, man, it was brutal. I was outmatched. I was outclassed.
So Sean
It was
takes a
embarrassing.
quick exit. I see him lose at a different table, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm out too. And then me and him catch a cab back to where we were staying.
Yeah.
MGM. Or not a cab, but an Uber. Down to the strip at least.
We get down to the strip. Yeah, but what did we do? No. I think we walked back.
We probably walked back.
That's what it was. Yeah, we didn't, because remember walking out of the
We did
Aria.
walk back from the Aria.
Because it took us like 2 hours to walk back.
It took us so long.
And I got another Fat Tuesdays. I don't remember if you did.
I didn't. But
I don't think you did, but I got
another.
another one because it took us forever. It was like walking out of the Aria. It was like, oh, and then we walked across like a pedestrian bridge.
Yep.
And then it was a dead end.
Dude,
And
I forgot about
we got
that.
stuck.
Yes, we did.
And we finally got back.
I remember walking, a pedestrian
Out onto the
bridge. I remember
strip.
like this weird pathway with like a rope like on the side.
Yeah,
like
and I
on
was
a
like,
guardrail-
hold
guardrail.
up. Fat Tuesdays. And you were like,
No, I
nope.
can't do it.
And I was like,
Because they were almost shutting down. Like it was late.
yeah, it was super late. It's Vegas, so city never sleeps. Is that a thing?
Dude, yeah.
That's not what they say about Vegas.
Yeah, no, it's the Big Apple.
That's the Big Apple.
No, Vegas is the Big Apple.
Vegas. Oh, right. Vegas never sleeps either.
Sunshine State.
But it was shutting down. It was late at this point.
It was insane, man.
It wasn't too late for me to get another Fat Tuesdays.
No, extra shot?
Extra
You
shot?
Bet your sweet ass.
You bet your sweet ass. I'm taking an extra shot. And we walked back to the hotel.
MGM Grand.
Back to the MGM.
To play more poker.
Did we play more
Yes,
that night?
we did.
We
We
did?
played a little bit of poker that night. We didn't.
Really?
It wasn't the big night. That wasn't like the night because that was the next night that we played a lot of poker. But we played a little bit of poker
God bless.
for like literally 30 minutes, and then we just
Okay.
chilled. And then we just chilled.
Yeah,
Because
then
you were
we
like,
chill-
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
And like you weren't feeling it.
Dude, I've been drinking for like 15 hours at this point.
And then we're like, oh, let's just hang out and then go to bed. And then we stay up for another 3 hours in like the lobby bar.
We hung out for a
The
long
lobby,
time.
Dave and Buster's is really what it was.
Yeah, it was weird because they
like a
had a bunch of
bowling
video
alley
games and shit, and like
video
a bowling
games
alley.
and like lounge tables and chairs and shit.
And we just chilled. Like we got drinks, which is hilarious that we're still ordering drinks.
Still ordering drinks.
No food.
No,
which
dude.
I am going to touch on that. Okay, well, actually, we'll touch on it right now. So, because we did the math, air quotes math, it's really just counting. At the end of this, this whole trip, like we didn't eat.
Hardly anything.
We didn't eat at all.
No.
We ate, I think we ate in the airport on the way out.
Yep.
And then
We ate that In and Out.
And then
we ate
we ate at
Del Frisco's.
the work thing we ate, and then we ate the In and Out,
And then Del Frisco's.
and then the other work dinner, and that was it.
That's it.
But we were there like several days,
We were there 3.5 days.
and we only ate
3 times.
like 2. We ate In and Out, and we didn't eat it all. We drank all the booze, and we only had like a couple meals. But anyway, so yeah, we end up. It's at this point in time, it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m. We're hanging out at this Dave and Buster's, and as drunk as we are,
dude,
the drunkest woman on the
drunkest
planet,
lady in the world. Me and Sean. Okay, so
Drunkest lady in
kind
the
of
world
referring back
shows
to what he
up.
said. Me and him didn't like. We weren't the best of friends. We were friends, but we weren't the best of friends. He was still my boss, and like we were doing some kind of work shit. But like we knew we were gonna have a good time when we were out there.
yeah,
And we were talking, having serious conversation when this happened.
yeah,
Like if you remember, we were having serious conversation.
yeah. I
and
remember.
then this girl just fucking falls.
just meet,
And what-
meet cute if there
And
ever
like,
was one.
I know how it
cha-cha.
goes. I know how it goes. You're listening to this, and you're like, "Oh, people exaggerate stories because everyone does." Yeah, you're right. And we're exaggerating on some things, maybe, but not this.
No,
This
she
lady
fell
fell.
into the scene.
Fell into the scene,
Fell into the scene.
onto the armless love seat sofa thing.
It was bad.
I was like, "Hey,
Hey guys.
hey!"
So we ended up talking to this lady
For a good 30 minutes to 45,
longer.
longer maybe. Yeah, that's
It
fair.
had to be longer.
Super interesting girl.
Over an hour.
From Minnesota, a doctor,
She's a doctor from Minnesota. And this is what's crazy.
younger than me,
Was she?
maybe my age. at
Yeah,
the
she was
time,
like
you know what
your
I
age.
mean?
She was
Like,
younger
yeah.
than me. But it was weird. It was weird because she was so hammered.
And she was lost.
And she was lost. She didn't know where her friends were. She ends up talking to us for like an hour, 2 hours. I don't know. A long time.
Plot twist. Her friends weren't that far away.
Yeah. Dude, how good is that?
She was talking to us for over an hour about how she couldn't find her friends. And we're just sitting there.
And she's
we
like,
were-
she was mad at them.
yeah, she
like,
was
they
super
left
pissed
her.
off. And like me and Sean were like, okay, cool. And like we're being friendly, but kind of ignoring her because we still kept having our conversation.
Right.
And then like she was just like there. And like we were
Yeah.
talking like, okay, like, you know, making sure, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, finally, I gotta find my friends. We're like,
Well,
yeah,
we were trying to find
like,
for her
because we were to cut.
Well, yeah, okay, because I mean, we talked about this a little bit, and we don't want to go too dark, but it was a little disconcerting because we both felt slightly responsible
Yeah,
for it.
absolutely.
Because it was
At this
like,
point,
okay,
we didn't
like
have to be, but
she's so hammered, like, and she's here,
and we're not in Kansas anymore, Sean.
but it's like, well, we're fine, like we're safe individuals.
Yeah.
So she can be hanging out right there, and that's okay. But like, if we're gone and she doesn't have anyone else around,
It's not safe. Not
it's
safe. Not safe.
It's not a safe situation.
Not
so
safe.
It was a little sketchy. And so we did want to make sure we could find her friends. So yeah, I ended up talking.
But we really
to
wanted
her
to go to sleep. So
and-
Sean was trying to expedite the process.
So I get her phone, and she's like, "Fuck them! I don't even. They left me all this shit." And I'm like, who? And like, so I get the number.
Yep.
She tells me, and I call them, and they answer.
What's going on here?
What's going on? And we're telling them what's going on. And then they're like, wait, where are you? And I'm like, this is where I am. And they're like, wait, where? And I'm like, I'm right here. And they're like,
And then we
what?
make eye contact with these fucking people.
And then they stand up and turn around and go, what the fuck?
Literally 20 feet away.
20 feet away the whole time.
20 feet away the whole
She's
time.
bitching
No,
about
to
her
be fair,
friend.
they were not paying attention to her at all. Like, they had no idea where she was.
They weren't. But it's so
But, like,
funny.
they were 20 feet away.
But she wandered off. That's just funny. She wandered off. It was just like, fuck them. Wandered off. And yes, she hated them. So that was.
And then we left her
reconnected
with them.
We left
and
her
then
with
me and
them.
Sean went back and we stayed up in the hotel room and talked for another hour. Went to bed at like 6 a.m.
We made another stop. Do you remember?
No.
It's important. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter, but also it kind of does matter.
Yeah. You had 30-something drinks this night.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was this same night because we were like done. But then remember, we ended up like I went and got a scotch at that other bar.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and again, it's important.
You have a real problem. I do remember that. We were walking back, and that was like a random hotel bar in the casino. Yeah. And there was like no one there, but like a couple groups of people.
I was like, hold on, I'm going to get a drink real quick. I was
like, God damn it. I like sat there and like talked to you. I don't think I drank, but like, what the fuck is
No,
wrong
you
with
were done.
you, dude?
I think I ordered you a drink and me a drink, and then I drank both of the drinks. But again, it's just important for me to remind you like who you're dealing with, because I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
We found out an equation. Every 2 drinks Sean can have, I can drink like a whiskey and Coke.
Yeah.
If he drinks 2 straight whiskeys, I drink a whiskey and Coke.
It's just 2-1.
And like
it's
with ice, he has no ice, and we finish.
It's 2-1.
I finished a little bit after him.
Right. It's 2-1, but there's like
2.2 to 1.
Right. That'd be closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
But yeah, we still sat there. So like
calling all challengers.
After all of the crazy shit, and then we still hung out in that bar while I finished those drinks,
for a 4:30 scotch, man. In the afternoon? No. In the morning.
It seriously was what, like 4:35?
Absolutely.
We weren't back in the room until
we didn't wake up until 4 p.m. the next day.
Yeah, we woke up at 4 p.m. And then you weren't feeling great,
dude.
I wasn't feeling great either,
dude,
but
I was not feeling great. I was still hungover. You were hungover, but like you were in the bathroom for like 30 minutes, and you came out and you're like, "I'm good.
I'm
fucking good.
I was ready to
go." And then we went to do some more stuff, and you got a beer.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I need bananas. Like, give me a fucking banana." He was like, "We got everything. We got fruits." And I was like, "Yeah, give me that shit. Give me some fruit." I smelled the banana, and I said, "Hey, where's the bathroom at?" And he was like, "Oh, right this way." And he pointed me to the bathroom, and I threw up in the bathroom. It was all bad.
God bless. And that's the tale of Tanner and Sean in Vegas.
We're going back.
We had a great time. We have to go back. We're going back. That was the best of times.
We're going back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to Vegas. Vegas. Is that how it goes?
I think that's how it goes.
It should be.
All right, man. Are you about it's about that time?
It's about that time.
All right.
It's been real, man. So go ahead. Do it. Cue it.
It is about that time. So real quick, like we said, check us out on Instagram at MBPod and on Twitter at Podcast Bullshit. We're also streaming on Twitch. Streaming?
We're also streaming on Twitch. On Twitch, if you got the
live streaming on Twitch. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but we are moving podcast night to Friday night.
That way we can do more shit.
So it'll be Friday night at 9 p.m. except for next week, which is to be determined. Next week's a little weird. This week was a little weird. Next week will be a little weird, and then we're going to settle into a pretty set schedule.
We'll be on a
Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. And that's pretty much it.
Thanks to all the Twitch viewers. Not all of them.
Thanks to the Twitch viewers. Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks for the comments.
For trolling us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We get it. We need to paint the wall. Build the wall.
Build the wall.
Have it built.
And then
paint the wall.
Paint the wall.
So that's pretty much it.
If that was Trump's slogan, people would be for that.
Paint the wall. Paint the wall.
Yeah, sick.
So thank you guys. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for checking us out on Twitch. Subscribe in Apple Podcasts. Really helps us out. Also, rate and review. That really helps us out.
If you guys want to talk, hit us up.
Yep.
Come on the show.
Hit us up. You can come on the show. Email us, yo@mbpod.com. That's yo@mbpod.com. And we'd love to talk to you. And with that, I think Tanner is ready to take us out. Tanner?
Yeah, I kind of spoke on this earlier. Black Suburban with the tint on it. Fresher than a pillow with a mint on it. The game's got these old handprints on it, but I'm going to be the one to pour cement on it. Aubrey Graham, 2009, Lust for Life, off the So Far Gone mixtape. Okay, so there's something to that lyric right there.
God bless, man.
And I think he was foreshadowing. He said the game has some old handprints on it,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be the one to pour cement on it.
Okay.
And is he not still here?
I mean,
He's gonna be here forever. He's gonna be here forever. Drake's
Yeah.
the man. I see what
Well.
you're saying, and it's relevant to my life because guess what? I'm back, bitches. I've arrived. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the one to pour cement on it.
Yeah.
And whenever it's all said and done, it'll be me.
Gonna be you.
Only me, Sean. Only